All right. I'm just hitting live because I didn't think about this before. I didn't think about this before I got started today. All right. We're just hitting the live button. I didn't think about this. Nobody put in any sort of like gameplay or anything. Oh, come on. That's not happening. I don't care about the election. So if you're what's the word I'm looking for? If you care about the election, go watch like Diorio or something. I don't give a shit about the election, okay? I don't care. I do not care. You can't pay me to care. I need to figure out something here. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Oh god. I'm big stupid today. God damn, I didn't think about this. Let me think. Let me use my brain. It's not working. It's not working. Hold on. I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Dog, put some Subway Surfers. Fuck Subway Surfers. I ain't doing that. Hold up. Games and impressions. I don't care about that. I don't care about the ending. You know what? Fine. We're doing Subway Surfers since you guys are so autistic. Minecraft parkour is actually a good one. Minecraft parkour. There we are. All right. Since you guys have debilitating autism, okay? Since we have debilitating autism, and what's his name, Hornetbot, didn't actually add anything to this. We have this now. We're gonna have Minecraft parkour. There's no way there's more stuff to cover on this dreamy bitch. Honestly, it's just the call that Lio got directly from Jar in regard to the full-blown interview with Jar and Synnibear. Now, from what I understand, this call is just funny for multiple reasons. Okay?
Ready for the cringe, my dear friend Chris.
Oh, you guys have no idea how cringe. We're gonna do a rate, okay? I'll switch this for like Sonic Generations eventually. But we're going to rate the Riz of JustARobot, okay? We're going to rate the Riz. That's the point. That's the point of this live stream. I'm not taking this seriously. I just want to know what possessed Jar to do something this stupid.
Releasing this. So for those of you who want desperately to cover this on your own channels, you have to just clip it up. You're going to have to actually work at it. Skill issue.
Okay, which by the way, Lio, okay, Lio, you saw me in your chat, bro. I know you called me a detractor of yours. We might eventually have a conversation one day, privately or whatever. I don't really care. But like, dude, you could have said this to little old me. I'm a very understanding and compassionate person. There's no reason not to send me this call. Why did you make me go through this work? It is a major skill issue. Lio is making me work for this.
Kind of dead inside.
That sounds about right. Like, you seem like you've been through quite a bit of a roller coaster.
Oh my god, the audio is so ass. The audio is so ass, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I'm boosting the audio. I need it to be in a better position. Hold on.
Okay, so first thing I want to ask you, how are you feeling right
now? Oh my god, the audio is like, I need to like boost it by like 300%.
now?
Kind of dead inside.
Oh my god, it's even lower somehow. What is happening?
Sounds about right. Like, you seem like you've been through quite a bit of a roller coaster lately. So, here's my first question, if you don't mind if I begin. Do you mind if I begin?
Am I being recorded?
Actually, sure, I'll ask that. Would you be okay if I record you?
There we go.
I record all my calls with people, just so you know, just in case.
That's creepy. That's creepy. He records all of his calls. Jar. We're already starting off pretty good here, right? We're already starting off pretty stellar. Jar immediately admits that every call he gets into, he records these calls. Why? Like, I get it. You're paranoid. You're paranoid, right? About people, like, exposing you and all this other shit. But, like, why the hell do you record every single call that you're in? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, are you, like, that concerned that somebody's going to use something against you? Now, I understand that you're doing an interview with a groomer, but kind of prefacing it with, I record every call makes me think every single time you have called, like, let's say Lio or, you know, Peaches or any of these other people. Why would you even do that in the first place? I don't know all the spoilers. I just heard some of the funny stuff. So I was like, I want to save it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I find it confusing that people do that. Now, I get it. It might be used for content later. If somebody's in a good position, they can use it against somebody. But, like, there's no reason to record every call that you're in. Only calls that you feel like you're going to get fucked over in, I guess. Is that maybe what Jar's trying to say? He records every call with every person that he thinks that's going to fuck him over. That's like paranoid schizophrenic levels.
I guess it should be fine.
Okay, so my first question is, did you actually, like, look at the docs at all?
The first one, yes. The second one, I didn't get a chance to. It was made, so that Jack could upload his video, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay,
I'm pretty sure
go on.
it came out the same day as me making my... Like, the one that, NO made, I'm pretty sure, was made on the exact same day that I recorded my apology video.
And NO is the 14-year-old, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my first question. I looked at the first doc. Like, I desperately looked all over the first doc. I don't see any grooming going...
Stupid.
Oh, yeah, like, Cindy had her avatar in the...
Wait a minute. So, you're saying that you looked over the first doc, but you didn't look over the NO doc before taking this call with the groomer. The second doc is specifically more damning than the first doc, Jar. Like, why are we picking out documents? You should have said, listen, I'm going to read over the second document before I even call you, so I have all of my ducks in a row. But instead, he doesn't fucking do that. He doesn't do anything. He just sits there like a retard. And he's like, I don't think there's any grooming going on. Dude, the second doc is the one that had all the information, Jar. I don't know how you're this retarded.
Sexual poses, and I was like, yeah, have you not seen Naruto or any PG-13 anime?
Bro. Have you seen any anime before is, like, gonna be carved on Jar's gravestone? I swear to God. He's gonna die, and it's just gonna be written on his gravestone. Have you ever watched 13 plus anime before? It's not that big of a deal. This is the most retarded shit. Jar, you need to have, like, real life situations to be a part of. You need, like, real people to have communications with and, like, real things that you can tangibly have some form of connection with. You don't have that. You have anime. Jar is the kind of guy that would probably, like, fight with you on Twitter which one's better. Is, like, Boruto or fucking, whatever. I don't know that many animes. But, like, that's ridiculous. That's Lio's talking point? Did Lio really say that? But he's right. Like, I can't not agree with that. Because I said it. I don't know if Lio said that. But it's true. Jar doesn't have any, like, real things. Like, all he does is compare everything to anime. That's kind of sad. No, it's not even sad. It's just cringe. It's pathetic. It makes me sit down and go, if I was ever in Jar's position in life, I probably would have killed myself. If I had to compare everything to anime, yeah, it's like that one anime with the girl. Like, I don't even know what anime to use as an example. But, like, I couldn't imagine doing that. I would just end my life. If I, like, compared everything to anime. Jar uses superhero references, I still would kill myself. I still probably would. What is this?
I fucking love PDF files, they are just my type.
Okay.
And you are one of them, Cinny. I just wish people could see you like I do. But anyways, who's a good girl for good old Diddler Diddy Jar?
Bruh! Chud Logic's POV.
And don't even try to run off to more people to defend you. I'm the only super robot that can save you here.
There's no way this loser is talking to his kitten out here. Chat, watch this. Yeah, he was already malfunctioning the moment he reached out to Synny.
What the fuck is happening? What is this video? Is an extra clip from Chud's stream?
Guys, we're stacked. We're stacked on JustARobot shit. We're laughing, to be honest. We're absolutely laughing. You want the Robo Piss? There we go.
Okay, what is this? Why was that made? That was funny. I like that. Whoever makes that content, make one of me. What the fuck? Come on!
No, I think a lot of that document was just complete horseshit, honestly. There were, of course, there were like some things that I do think were problems, like the actual issues, but a lot of it was just bullshit.
Yeah, like I was looking at that and I was like, this is so much nothing. Like, okay, sure, there's some stuff in here, but like 90% of it was just nothing. Like you saying, oh, my character, this fan art someone made for me is sexy. It's like, oh no, that she said sexy. I heard the word sexy in a fucking Shrek movie when I was a kid. Like, oh no.
Yeah, but there's a difference between like hearing it in a movie, hearing it in a piece of medium, and then what you essentially do is have conversations with people that are young. You know? Like, you shouldn't be having those kinds of conversations, especially privately with children that you have no relation to. And even with the relation aspect, you shouldn't be doing. That's just... Jar. Bruh.
Okay, so question one, let's just go in the order I asked you them. Did you take your apology down, and if so, why?
I privated it because I'm making a video kind of going over why I don't believe I'm actually a groomer.
Oh, wow.
So here's the thing, okay? They responded that they are a groomer. You know, a video trying to counteract that kind of just doesn't really work that often unless you have really good evidence to back everything up. The problem is that Synny didn't. Synny's a freak. Synny's a degenerate. Nothing really comes out of that. If they did go through with that video, right, they're still fucked. People saw the original video more than the follow-up video. And even then, with said follow-up video, it's probably not going to be enough to convince the people that you convinced that you are a groomer. Like, I don't get this. I don't get why they would do this. All right, hold up.
Why don't you think you're a groomer? It's because there's legitimately no evidence of you grooming. Is that why you think that?
And this is why.
Wait, what? If memory serves me correct, I'm pretty sure Jar used to say he was black before his face went public. It was an excuse for something I may be confusing with someone else. I think you are confusing him with someone else. I don't think Jar's ever done that. I could be mistaken.
I was talking about that Jar just did not come in here with any objectivity, like at all. His mind was made up.
I will be completely honest. I didn't even consider it to be grooming until Jack told me it was grooming.
Oh my fucking god! Of course.
I wouldn't consider it grooming until someone else told me it was grooming. Now, I get it. Your actions aren't, like, pointed out to you within the moment. I get it. But the problem is that you still engaged in weird, really creepy behavior with people that were younger than you, sending sexualized images and having sexually charged conversations with people younger than you that you were aware of. So again, that pattern of behavior is being established right there. It's ridiculous. Is there really no version of this? This is the version of it. This is the version of it without Lio in it. Hold on.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Because, like, here's the thing. I looked through both docs. Okay, were you talking appropriately? Yes. Were you grooming? No. So let me go off topic. Synny.
So the thing is that, Jar, you're talking about the first document. You're talking about the first initial document. That document in of itself wasn't, in your words, as damning as the second document, which you, in this call, did not review before speaking to this person and speaking confidently about how this person is not a groomer. This Jar. He's so fucking retarded.
Are you? Can I call you Synny? Is that how you say your name?
Yeah, it's Synny.
Okay, I might accidentally call you Sunny by accident, but
As far as I'm aware.
yeah. What? Now I'm straight too. If I was going to groom someone, I don't know. I would probably groom someone who was, you know, the gender I was attracted to, and not the.
Are you fucking kidding? Jar! Okay? Okay, Jar. You do realize that people that prey on kids, you know, or like groom kids, they can groom people of the same and opposite gender no matter what. It's still abuse, right? Like, I get it. You're like, well, I couldn't imagine a groomer or a predator being sexually attracted to the same gender. That doesn't make any sense. Jar. A predator will find somebody who is younger than them, regardless of sex. So, this is funny.
Gender I was attracted to, because like you were talking. As far as I'm aware, Synny is a female, correct?
I'm female.
What
yeah.
is this? Imagine going live with this during election night. Man, don't care about the election. Don't care about the election. All I want is better groceries. I could give less of a fuck. Unless everybody is doing shots for every time Donald Trump wins a state or Kamala wins a state, I don't care.
No, sorry. Eno is a female, correct? I got the names mixed up.
Eno is AFAB, yeah.
AFAB. Okay, so yeah, have you ever dated a woman?
Guys, have you ever dated a woman? Have you ever felt love before? Have you ever loved? Obviously, you can't groom. Jar, this argumentation point just gets me every time. Just hold on.
I'm female, yes.
No, sorry. Eno is a female, correct? I got the names mixed up.
Eno is AFAB, yeah.
AFAB. Okay, so yeah, have you ever dated a woman?
That doesn't even matter. It's still a fucking minor, Jar.
When I was 14.
Of course you did.
And
of course you did. Fucking I love this. Hold on.
Eno is AFAB, yeah.
AFAB. Okay, so yeah, have you ever dated a woman?
When I was 14.
Of course you did.
Of course you dated a woman at 14. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, how do you do that? Have you ever dated a woman like that matters to the context of them sending sexually explicit images to a minor? It doesn't matter. What is this?
We are boned either way.
Oh my god. Oh, ew. Am I gonna get a copyright strike here? They don't love you like I do. Dance if you love minors.
And I ended up breaking up with my girlfriend when I was 16 because I realized I didn't love her like that, because I realized I don't like women like that.
You were just a bit bi-curious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Once I kissed...
You were just a little bi-curious? That obviously makes sense. Jar, how do you have a girlfriend, man? The way you talk to women is the most autistic... Guys, so far, if you had to rate Jar's Riz, okay, because we're doing a rating Riz game here, where would you rate Jar's Riz right now, okay? And be fair, 1 is like garbage Riz, 10 is like the Rizzler, okay? 10 is the ultimate Riz tier. He's in the negatives. His girlfriend's a body pillow. Bro, I feel like you guys are being really harsh to Jar. I feel like any woman would be glad to hear that come out of his mouth. You know? I feel like women absolutely love it. Don't you love it when a guy hears that you're bi, and he goes, yeah, you probably did date a woman. You know? Don't you love that?
An Italian guy, but that's not important right now.
Kiss the Come on. Why even bring that up, dude? And you're laughing.
So, I got the
The
question.
silence
How come
is
Jar
so
can get a
deafening.
girlfriend, but not you.
How can Jar can get a girlfriend is not you? You are assuming that I don't have one.
2 out of the way. Wait, did I? Oh, yeah,
You
yeah,
asked
when
if
you...
I-
Yeah, did you look at the doc
His
before you
chin
made your
is his
apology?
right hand.
Like I said, the first document addressing Synnibear03, I did, like, look over it a little bit. I wasn't able to get through the entire thing in one go. I was too busy. But the second...
I don't understand that. I wasn't able to get through the whole document. You have grooming allegations levied against you. How do you not have time to read through a document made that is about you potentially ruining the innocence of a minor? I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure that they read through the whole damn document.
document I didn't even know existed until after Jack made his video. I'm pretty sure that the document that Enno made was made just so that Jack could make his video.
Okay. So, was the person who made the first doc the same person who made the old doc about you when you were dating a 17-year-old while you were 19?
I keep seeing people saying that we were dating. We weren't dating.
I honestly don't know about that situation. Like, I've heard rumors about it. So what's the situation between you when you were 19? What's the situation with...
So this is the thing that's kind of like aggravating me a little bit, because Jar asked this specific question, Synnibear dodges. Jar doesn't actually go in depth into said question. He kind of just lets it go. Now, again, that question's retarded because Jar believes that there is a gay-op happening. From what I understand, some things that that Birdie's done is completely and utterly insane, and I stand by the fact that Birdie's a freak. Free the ferret, obviously. Save the ferret from Birdie molesting it. But Jar having this preconceived idea that there is a gay-op happening. A gay-op happening is ridiculous. Yes, Kumo and Jar seem to be coming to the same conclusion that there's a gay-op happening, but none of them have provided any sort of evidence to work with. All we know is that Jack sucks.
You and the 17-year-old. I just want to make this clear. I was one of those guys who defended Call Me Carson when the same shit happened, so you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, the difference between Carson and Synnibear is that Synni was in her 20s and this person was 14. With Carson, it was 1917. That is a totally different fucking ball game, Jar. Again, not in the same league, not in the same field, not on the same fucking planet. It's not even remotely close. You do not bring Carson into this conversation. Carson has nothing like this. My God.
Not saying anything.
Sorry, my cat's like screaming in the background. She wants something, but so way back when I like became friends with someone named Pee-wee. I
hate all
I
these
just keep calling them
names.
Pee-wee because that's.
I hate all of these fucking names. I really do. Like, I hate all the names in the art commentary community. Like, I really do. It's aggravating. I don't want to put on Sonic gameplay because I feel like I will catch autism if I start to do that instead of the Minecraft stuff.
That's like ingrained in my brain. That's just who they are to me. But I don't know, man. Like we kind of just like, I didn't realize that we only talked for a week before it got weird. But we were just like. Both being sexual like toward each other, and then like they offered to help me move out by moving in with me, and I wanted very badly to leave my parents' place, so we went through like a lot of planning. And then one day they just ghosted me, and I had to work out other arrangements.
Going ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple days after they ghosted me, they made like a public YouTube video, exposing me, and like they leaked like a shit ton of the art I sent them. Which,
yeah, and someone made a video defending you, and that video got like 300,000 views or some shit, right?
Dude, that should tell you Jar's mindset, like, right fucking there. That should tell you Jar's mindset, like, right off the bat. Yes, Lio said going ghost. He just had to say that. He did. He really did. But, like, that should tell you what Jar's thinking. He goes, man, there's a defense video of Synnibear of 300,000 views at one point somewhere made. If I do that, I might get that viewership as well. It's actually, it's telling how much Jar doesn't actually care about the situation, even though he'll pretend that he does. He cares about, like, the cloud aspect, you know, but he'll pretend that he doesn't. It's just funny. It's funny to me that that's, like, the first thing that pops into his head. It's not like the structure of the video or the actual points of the video or anything like that. It's how many views did it get? That, to me, is very concerning. How people shouldn't trust this guy anymore. Like, it's all about views with him, which, fine. I'm all for views. I don't care. I'll make content on whatever. I'll shit, I'll laugh, I'll fucking do everything, right? But in Jar's case, he doesn't make that, like, prevalent and known. He doesn't, like, tell the audience, I don't care, I just want the viewership. He pretends that he's trying to do some sort of righteous quest or something. I keep forgetting I have to click on two things.
I don't know how many views it got, but I'm assuming you're talking about the video that ChrisTheNarc made.
I think it was ChrisTheNarc.
Yeah. I did not want to cover the situation, because I didn't want to draw attention to the things that got leaked. I was so fucking embarrassed.
Hey, that makes sense. Like, it's embarrassing when you have your private messages leaked. But more importantly, so I think you're missing the point of the question. The person who made the first doc, like the old doc about you with the 17-year-old, are they the same person who's making the new doc now?
I don't think so. Also, what was there one that came out before addressing Synnibear03, or are you just talking about that one?
I heard that the same person, I just heard this recently, like today, someone told me that, oh, the same person who is calling Synnibear out in their doc was the same person who was getting onto their case like a year ago when they were 19 and talking with a 17-year-old, and I wanted to run that by you to see if you knew anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, good. Yeah, the synthetic teapot, that is true. Like, they don't like see any sort of like issue with it. They're incredibly embarrassed by it. The word embarrassed does not match with the action. This isn't an embarrassment. You should be feeling like shame and disgust, not embarrassment. That is the weirdest way to frame that. That is the weirdest way to frame that shit. Will you be watching Rob's upcoming third video on denims? Probably.
No. The person who made the Addressing Synnibear03 document was like a really old, like, ex-friend. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know how to explain, like how much they just don't exist in my brain.
Okay. Well, is NO friends with the person who made the first doc?
I'm not aware of them even, like, knowing of each other's existence. I mean...
What is with this gay op narrative? See, this is the thing, right? If Kumo wasn't such a pussy, he'd just put out everything at this point. But apparently, according to him, that if anybody asks for information and doesn't do the legwork themselves, they don't deserve that information. So we probably will never know where this gay op narrative is coming from. Especially from this situation. But I feel like, even if that is the case, unless that minor, the 14-year-old, lied about their age, they still committed the action of speaking to the 14-year-old and knew the age of the 14-year-old. even if there was a gay op and they sent in somebody who was like a sting operative or whatever pretending to be 14, they're still completely and utterly, it doesn't void out the criticism, it doesn't void out the grooming stuff. It just confirms that this person didn't care and still went through with it, even if there was a gay op. So I don't know why that's a point of contention with Kumo and fucking Jar.
Obviously, I think I'm gonna call him Bunny. I'm pretty sure Bunny like probably knows about.
No,
I
the
don't
question
think anyone knows
anything.
who Bunny is. Bunny is the person who made the doc.
Oh, okay.
And sorry for going on a tangent. I thought you wanted me to at least try to explain what the Pee-wee thing was.
Sure, go for it.
No, I already did.
Oh, the 17-year-old?
That's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well, I here's the thing. I don't give a fuck if you fuck the 17-year-old because, like, Romeo and Juliet laws, 2-year age gap, both teenagers. I defended Call Me Carson doing the same shit, so I cannot bash you for what...
What was the age gap between... Hold on, what was the age gap between on the first document? No, he's not talking about the 14-year-old. He's not talking about the 14-year-old. They're talking about the first document because Jar wasn't talking about the second document through this. He didn't even read it. So, does anyone know? I forgot that one. Not 19 and 17. So, I get it. I get where Jar's coming from, I guess. It's still weird, but it's not like criminal. It's not like they're like 20 and 17, still pushing it, but like not great. You know, it's still not a crime, I would say. But the thing is that, well, it wouldn't be a crime if it like happened in your hometown or whatever, right? Like high school, like coming into senior year, going into like early college. Can I really, really say that they're a pedophile because of that? I don't know. Yeah, just wording on Jar's part. Okay, so are we not... So somebody's saying 1917. So if it's 1719, no problem with it. It's you know, it is what it is. It's not, again, grooming. It's not ruining the innocence of somebody. It's like two teenagers, you know? It's just like two teenagers, at least for the first document. The second document, however, is utterly deplorable. Okay? Plus, they only apply to pre-existing relationships. She was 20, turning 21, and 17. Yeah, you're pushing it. That's full-grown adult. You're living on your own. You're about to graduate from college. You're pushing it. You're pushing it to a degree where I'd be like, yeah, you're a weirdo for doing that. Again, I don't remember the ages of the first document. I very much remember the Eno stuff. That is the Eno stuff. Okay? Jar, I would assume, is talking in the context of the first document.
Call Me Carson did because I defended him. If I did that, I would look like a massive hypocrite. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and at least from what I can tell from the messages, there was no indication from on my end that you were trying to get with a 14-year-old romantically.
No.
You're retarded. It's not romantic. It's not just the romantic stuff.
Hi Chris, I hope that good Halloween.
Thank you, Raccoon. Appreciate it. Hope you did too. But like, that doesn't change anything. Why does Jar have to do the romantic angle? It doesn't matter. They shared pornographic rape art with a 14-year-old. It doesn't matter if it was for romantic or not. It's still the action of this person getting a minor comfortable enough with rape artwork and rape roleplay to make them read the rape artwork in a voice call in front of other people to see what they would feel about it. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Jar. Let's see here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, with the way people are talking about this, they're making you seem like the next EDP, the next Cosmodor, or whoever it is.
I'm not gonna lie, the 15-20 angle, the 14-year-old to 20 to 21 angle. Ah! Yes!
Whoever the fuck, like, And this is like the important question I want to ask you. What like pushed you in to like saying like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I groomed a minor. I'm leaving my channel that I've worked so many years on because of because yeah. So what was the thought process there?
I had like a thing in my head where I was just like, oh, this is what like seems like the best option, just to keep everyone happy and safe, I guess.
Yes, it was the best option to leave and never come back. Jar doing this whole like, oh, well, you know, you could have stuck around. You know, why delete your YouTube channel? Dude, Jar, literally, this person DM'd a minor rape artwork. They should not have a YouTube channel any further. It's done. It's over. Kibosh. It's out of here. You know, there's not much more. Why do they have to keep? They shouldn't be uploading to YouTube. They shouldn't be having content that is a child-centric audience. They shouldn't be in that sphere anymore. So what the fuck? Why would you be like, oh, what's the thought process of you wanting to leave? Like, of course, what?
It was mostly me trying to earn back Jack's trust by being open and honest with the people, like with my own audience.
But you weren't honest with them. You said you groomed someone, and I don't.
I thought I did.
Okay, here's the thing, and was the first big red flag to me. At first, I thought this was pretty cut and dry. You got accused, docs were made, there's so much evidence in the doc, they're so long, you must have done it because you admitted to it. So I was working on my video, and then I thought, I just had that feeling, the same feeling I got when the Peaches drama started, the same feeling I got when the Spocker drama started. It's that...
Oh, God, you do realize, Jar, that even though it might feel like that situation, it doesn't mean that it is identically the same kind of situation. That does not mean what that is. Even if something smells like a situation you've dealt with before, doesn't mean that person operated like the person in the situation before. You need to take everything independently. Everything independently. You can't look at everything as like, oh, this is just like this thing, which means it's going to play out exactly like this. It's not. No drama, no person, no human actions are going to be the same across the board. Everything's going to be different. Like, I don't get this.
This feeling I get in the back of my neck that just tells me something's not right here. And I thought about it, and I was like, Cosmodor did not admit to grooming until it was too late. Neither EDP to this day has not admitted to doing anything wrong. Groomers don't fucking admit to it. So I thought to myself, why would she admit to it? I can't even think of a single groomer who just flat out said, yep, I did it. And
but that doesn't mean that this individual did not do that. Even though they said, oh, I did it, that doesn't automatically mean, or in your brain, it shouldn't automatically confirm, damn, no other groomer's ever done that, so that means she probably didn't groom him. You shouldn't be going down that route. Again, take things in independent strides. And apparently, from what I'm being told, at least for Buttercat, because I don't know much about the Commodore stuff. Toastify is more of an expert on that than me. He admitted to grooming multiple minors, so I don't know what the fuck Jar's talking about.
And then I started thinking maybe I should reach out to you and have a chat with you. So you think you like I don't think you groomed anyone. Like that's just how I feel.
That is a bold statement, Jar. After the second document dropped, bold statement to be made. I can't wait for Jar's apology video. I can't wait. Oh my god, that is going to be the funniest day of all time. We are going to feast. I am going to feast on that content. I'm going to feast. It's going to be beautiful. Where the fuck did my phone go? Oh well. Lost to the world.
About this situation because like what you did was inappropriate. You shouldn't have done that, but I don't think you're Cosmodor level. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you're working on a response to everything, is that right?
I'm trying.
Okay. Well, it's going to be an uphill battle. May things really...
Do not make that response, Cinny. Just leave. It's over. Just leave. I know you're probably not doing it, but like, just so you can hear it again from somebody, don't fucking make the video. Don't do it. It's a waste of time.
Bad for yourself by making that apology.
I realize that.
Yep. And here's the thing. As much backlash as you're getting right now, Spockter's and Peaches was surprisingly worse, so I think you have a chance of getting out of this.
Spockter and Peaches was worse. Spockter, yeah. The motherfucker had, like, CP on a hard drive, a flash drive, dude. She did that, but then privated it. Loser. Loser. Spockter thing was bad. The Peaches stuff, we still haven't seen the FCK maxim yet of what happened in the FCK server to its highest degree. So I don't know if there's stuff in there about Peaches doing weird shit in the FCK server. So we don't know that for a fact yet, Jar.
I hope so.
Yeah. So, what's the plan with you and Jack?
I'm gonna Hassan you guys.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Fuck. I can see what he posts on Twitter. I can tell he's not my friend.
I would say the same. I don't think that's what friends say about one another.
God, he jumped so fucking far. He's calling me a pedophile.
I haven't seen that, but I've seen other stuff.
Dude, there was a DM of you literally saying, "Why are younger people better friends than older people?" And they said that they said that they were 14 and you kept having sexual conversations with them. It is not crazy to say that you might have a proclivity for that. Can't imagine why.
I saw, like, I was at work, goddammit, and I saw him say some shit like, "Live and suffer, pedo bear." Like,
Again, I need to reiterate that Jack, aka fucking Birdie, is a degenerate piece of garbage. Okay? Degenerate garbage. I need to repeat this because the Kumos of the world don't hear what I'm saying. Degenerate garbage. Alright? Nothing's changed on that end. Okay? But I'm not going to argue with them calling you a potential pedo bear.
I plan on having this story in my video, but I think it's so jarring because he left before I even came home from work. Like, I came home from work and he was just gone. And then sorry, what?
It's funny to hear a woman say that for once.
Can we say based? Based? Based jar? He really hates women. He really hates women. Oh my god.
It's funny to hear a woman say that for once. Like, Jesus.
I came home from work and he was gone, and then the next morning, the police came to my apartment.
Oh no!
For a wellness check. Not.
Why does Jar sound like he's doing a reaction video right now? He's like, "Oh no! Oh no! The police showed up to your house." This dude can't, like, this guy has such a YouTuber problem where even in, like, private conversations, he talks like a YouTuber, you know? He doesn't, like, he doesn't have the on-off switch. When you're having, like, normal conversations with people, you don't do the, oh! You know, most people don't do that. Most people are like, "Oh, wow, that's actually insane." You know, that's a crazy thing. I can't believe that even happened to you. Jar goes, "Oh, the cops showed up."
Not for anything bad.
Oh, okay.
I woke up to, like, the police at my door, and they were just like, "Hey, heard something was going on with you. Your friend."
Chris,
your
I
friend
can explain if you need me to. Maybe in a bit. I'm not sure yet.
was here, and I was like, "Oh." And then I looked at my phone and I saw that, like, my real life friend tried calling me multiple times, and Jack tried calling me multiple times. And I texted like both of them, and my real life friend didn't know that the police were coming, so I figured they didn't call them, so it had to be Jack. I told Jack like, oh, the police came by, and he was like, yeah, we thought you were dead, lol. Like he said LOL at the end of his message, and then he never texted me ever again. And I was like, oh, this is good, because this means he's upset with me, but he still cares about me. That's good. He wants to make sure I'm alive. And then like I went to work, and in the middle of my shift, I saw that he made like a big like Twitter thread, basically mocking me. Like he bragged about stealing my friends from me, and he said like, you know, live and suffer, pedo bear. And then he like posted a picture of like a hat that he left on my pillow when he left. Like it was a hat that said groom on it.
Actually,
like,
that's
Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of funny. Okay, listen, Bernie's a piece of garbage. Again, repeat, I'm gonna be on a broken record on that one. But that was funny. Like, I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. Like, where do you even find a hat that says groom on it? Oh my god, that's too funny.
I've been meaning to ask you. So, like, they accused you of touching them inappropriately?
Yeah, fuck him for even, like, insinuating that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna get real here. Professor Dreadlock! Get in here, Professor Dreadlock! I need you for something!
What?
Oh, he's taking a shit right now, never mind.
Thanks for sharing that, Jar. Like, why would you tell the... You're interviewing a groomer, dude. You're interviewing a groomer, and you're screaming at Professor Dreadlock to come into the room to talk about touching each other. This is not a real conversation.
Okay, I was gonna bring him in, and, like, here's the thing. Me and Professor Dreadlock, we're best buddies, and we're romantic with each other. We slap each other on the ass every now and then, we spook each other,
Quick question, okay? There's an allegation that somebody inappropriately touched another person without their consent. Jar goes to, well, you know, me and Professor Dreadlock slap ass. We slap each other's ass and say good game. I feel like one of those has consent between the two and one doesn't. I don't think Jar realizes that at all, or in any capacity whatsoever. It's actually pretty interesting. Jar is gay. I'm just gonna say it. He's gay. He likes men. He wants to suck a man's dick. I'm putting that out there in the universe. I do not care, Jar. You are a closeted gay man, and that's okay. That's okay, dude. That is totally okay. There is no problem with being gay. It's 2024 now. Okay? It's totally fine, Jar.
we don't poke each other in the crotch, but we do pretty much everything else, and, like, when I heard that, I was just like, you know, I know, Jack goes by he, him, but, like, their sex is, they're an AFAB, and,
Yeah, he's AFAB.
yeah, so, two women living with each other, they're going to, I don't know what it's like with two women living with each other, but I can tell you, as a guy who lives with another guy, we sometimes touch each other a bit inappropriately.
That's not how that works. Guy, women in my chat, do your roommates just, like, touch you without your consent? I'm so curious. To the women in my audience, does that just happen when you're living with other women? I feel like that's not a thing. Just like how I've lived with my roommate for a good chunk of time. I've lived with roommates for a good chunk of time after college. And, like, I don't think I've ever had the experience that Jar's talking about. Like, at all. That is not a normal thing. It's not normal. Both as a man and as a woman.
I think it should have been like a red flag to literally everyone when Jack showed like me screaming at him like through text, saying, "I always asked you if it was okay, and you said yes," and like no one mentioned that or like said anything about that.
Well, you need to understand this corner of the internet. They're fucking idiots. They will believe what they're told until they're shown the opposite. I mean, come on, you've seen this with the Stalker drama. You've seen this with the Peaches drama. Prismate Luke literally put up screenshots that contradicted what he said, and people went, "Yeah, that seems legit to me."
But Jar, you're the idiot that takes everything at face value. You're the idiot that doesn't do the research. You can't criticize others when you do the exact same thing. I covered that entire document from top to bottom in a live stream in a few hours. Like, any retard that has a couple of hours of their time can go through the second document and realize that Synnibear is a freak. It's not hard. We did all 88 goddamn pages.
I'm a little thrown off that like the commentators aren't like looking at that.
Actually, that's not even me.
This is the problem. The commentators now looked at it, and it is completely opposite to what the two of you think it is. You got your wish, Cinny. You got your wish. We looked into it. You're a freak. You're a disgusting freak that sent rape porn to a 14-year-old. You got your wish. Congratulations.
I need to ask you, aside from me, has anybody reached out to you?
Two YouTubers contacted me and like asked me questions, but no one else.
Why does that matter? I'm gonna be honest. Did anyone ever reach out to you? Am I the first person to reach out to you? Why does that matter, Jar? Why does that like legitimately matter? Like, I get it. Doing the full independent work would involve asking the other party for what their side of the situation is. I get that. But why even bring that up in the first place? Is it to show that you're doing more work than everyone else? Is it to show that you are being more attentive to what she wants? Jar? Interesting. This is the problem about being the first to break a story. You're never going to have everything all at once. And if you rush to finish the story, new things are going to come out that are just going to blow your fucking mind and blow your argumentation out of the water and kill your momentum. And that's what Jar did here. Again, like I stated before, he wanted to be the guy. He wanted to be the important person in this story. He wanted to be, he's like, I wanted to be the guy that showed that Birdie did a gay op and that Synnibear is not as guilty as people was making them out to be. I want to be that person. That was Jar's mindset going into it. And he failed miserably.
Yeah, it was
Okay, so I'm literally the first person who was like, hey, I don't think you're as bad as what
You're the
everybody else
second
is saying.
person. The first person was cool.
Whoa, did you hear that? Like the sheer silence where he goes, I was the first person, right? I was definitely the first person to reach out to you. And she goes, no, there was another YouTuber. Other people did it. And you just hear the silence. It's great. He cut that part? Maybe. Or maybe Jar just said nothing. He cut her correcting him? Lol. Who knows?
No.
Lio, this is why you should give me the whole call.
Hey, hello?
What? Oh, can you not hear me?
hang
Oh
on.
shit.
Okay, I think I can hear you now.
Alright.
Say something.
Hello.
Bro, what the fuck is going on here?
Hey,
Let me check
monstrous.
my audio settings. Yes, headphones.
No, I mean, Jar cut that from the video, lol. True, I do remember that. I'm just fucking around, Enla. But yes, in his video, he was like, yeah, I was the first person to reach out to you. I was the only person to reach out to you, is how he framed it. But no, Kumo reached out to her first. The retard war over Synnibear's love.
I keep want to be rock. Well. I think I'm done. Dog, you not gonna eat your veggies?
Okay, fix my headphones.
Lol.
Sorry that took forever.
It's alright.
Okay, yeah, sorry, my headphones are really bad. If I knock my headphones a little bit, like, I lose all the audio.
What do I think of Chud? I like Chud. Chud's based. Chud is very fair. He's fair and based. He's a chaser, though. He's a hardcore chaser.
Connection. It's like, yeah, I need to get these things replaced. So aside from me, like, no one else has reached out to you and said, hey, I don't think you're literally the next EDP 445.
One YouTuber did.
And what's his name?
Kumo.
Of course, it's Kumo. Like, I have my own issues with the guy, but, like...
Ugh, of course it's Kumo. Bro, yeah. Your arch enemy reached out to her first. How does that make you feel, Jar? How does it feel that the arch enemy that accused you of horrible shit, that we don't know what exactly he said in that call with City, but, like, how does that feel? How does that feel, bro? How does that feel? That's crazy.
It sounds like sometimes he could be skeptical in the right areas, and you know what? I think he was skeptical in the right area. Because, like, I've heard rumors that you two were collabing together, but I watched his video, and I was like, I don't...
Collabing is a stretch, but, like, he's trying to help me, like, make my video as good as it can be.
Come on! Bro, I know you still hang out in Discord and you talk about us, but, like... Bro, you shouldn't be helping, like, a groomer make their videos sound better. You shouldn't be offering your assistance for that unless you are 100% certain they're being lied on. Which I don't believe. I'll say this. I don't believe you are 100%. I think you thought you were 100%, but you didn't. There was a part of you. There was a part in your skull. There was a little scratching at the back of your skull. A little scratching going, don't do it. I swear there had to be. You'd be retarded if you didn't have that in the back of your head. He was just doing his moral obligation. Yeah, a moral obligation. Guess what? You don't need to be a morally just human on the internet. You shouldn't. You should have basic morality and basic feelings and understandings, but you shouldn't put your neck out for somebody who has an 88-page document that has rape pornography in it that they sent to a minor. You really shouldn't be sticking your neck out for that person.
Okay, yeah, so...
Like, not a collab, just, like, he's looking over my stuff.
Yeah, because... I'm not gonna lie.
Or did you?
I was so ready to tear into you, and this was the day I was going to up.
But Jar, even there are things to still tear into. I was going to call you, and I was just going to tear into you. I was going to make that first video, and I was just going to tear into you. Why aren't you being, like, more critical then? If you already had these critical ideals, why not try and press them on that and then talk about the other stuff later and be like, okay, I got the answers that I wanted. Let's talk about the things that aren't matching up now. Like, what? How are you this bad at interviewing?
Uploaded unlisted for my Patreon supporters, and it was going to go live tomorrow. But then I decided to fact check one more time, just make sure everything was correct. And I've had this feeling for a while, like something isn't right. And after looking at everything, I realized okay, what you did was bad, very bad. If you better thank your vagina. If you had a pee-pee, you would be,
Jar. Men and women. Doesn't matter if they have a dick or a pussy. Okay? Just saying it. Doesn't matter what genitalia you have. If you're caught doing weird shit to kids, you get treated like anyone else. Like, yeah, there's the whole meme that it's like, bruh, you definitely, like, there's the meme where it's like, oh, older teacher slept with high school student. Oh, yeah, bro, but that's, like, still bad. It's still gross. It's still bad. Jar, and they're still treated appropriately on the internet. Yeah, he's never heard of Colleen Ballinger. Never heard of Colleen. Colleen was ripped asunder by everybody.
It would not be good for you if you had a pee-pee.
Aw, man.
Yeah, but people are more forgiving when women do this. I mean, we've tried so many times with women. Like, we gave you guys the right to vote. 10 years later, Great Depression.
See, he says some stupid shit. And then he says some really funny shit. We can... Like, you have to admit, stop. That's kind of funny. Like, he goes from, yeah, we don't treat women pedophiles the same as men pedophiles, and then somehow equates that to voting. The Great Depression. Jar, no. No, that's not the point you should be making.
Coincidence? I think not.
God.
God, he laughs like a
But yeah,
creep.
like, I don't think you're a groomer. I think your friend who you lived with for years convinced you that you were a horrible person. You started thinking you were a horrible person, and you cracked underneath the pressure and decided to say something in a video that made you look really, really, really bad. And I'm guessing you didn't fully grasp.
I'm just going to say it. People with severe autism should not be in charge of investigations in regard to CSMA or child exploitation or really anything. Severely autistic people should not be in charge of these things. Talk about it. Criticize it. Don't head it. Don't try to be the guy, okay? Don't try to be the voice of a drama.
What the word groomer meant, right?
I think anyone who was watching my videos might be able to discern that, because
if you could be so lucky, do you know how dumb these people are?
In my so Jack, I think Jack doesn't understand what grooming is, and I've been getting a lot of my information from him, because one of the things that I know I've said that was incorrect was like, so Jack keeps saying that he was groomed by Kitty Dog when he was 12 and Kitty Dog was 14, and I believed him.
Okay, this...
Wait, okay, that is retarded. But, like, that's not equating to your situation. Why are we talking about that when you're the one that needs to be grilled about your actions? Why are we bringing that up?
That's not... I don't
want to downplay his experience in like that he was traumatized. I just, now that I'm like going to therapy and shit, I don't think it was grooming actually. That doesn't sound fucking right. God. And I feel fucking stupid for like making a video and defending that point.
Okay, you know how the only interaction we had ever was when I commented on your Spockter video?
Yeah.
Okay, in that video you said you were moving in with Birdie, and like,
didn't they at one point say that their therapist said that what they did wasn't grooming? Didn't they like try to... I could have swore they said that in the Kumo call. Well, they were like, oh, my therapist told me that it isn't grooming, so it can't be grooming. Isn't that like what they said? So, I don't know what therapist you have, motherfucker, but like there is no way you describe the situation as you saying, yeah, I wanted to be, I was more friendly to minors and like younger people, so I sent them rape pornography to a minor at the age of 21. I'm pretty sure a therapist is going to tell you, yeah, that's not grooming. I'm pretty sure a therapist is going to report that immediately. Like, there's a child being put in potential danger. They're going to report on that.
Heard you bring that up. I was like, haha, well, this is going to be entertaining in a year.
Oh.
So that's exactly what I thought, because I was like, oh, two ArtCC people underneath the same roof. What could possibly go wrong?
Fuck.
Yeah, sorry I didn't warn you sooner. Honestly, I thought you would throw Jack underneath the bus first. Like, honestly, I thought it would happen the reverse way.
No. God. This entire situation just sucks.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I've been in your shoes. Peach has been in your shoes.
Jar, have you been in their shoes before? Like, that's a crazy thing to be like, yeah, I've been in your shoes. They got accused of grooming a 14-year-old. That, to me, is not something that you should be like, yeah, I get where you're coming from. You shouldn't be like, yeah, I've been in your shoes before. That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a conversation that's being had. Hold on. I keep forgetting that this is not that.
Spoctor has been in your shoes. The only thing I'm going to tell you is this: once you're out of this situation, don't fuck up again. Like don't fuck up like Spoctor and Peaches did. Like here's the thing: when it comes to the Spoctor situation, the dude got canceled for being a pussy. Like if I was in that same situation as him, I would have been like, oh yeah, I stumbled upon it. Looked through all the multiple folders I had on it, saw the 13-year-old nudes, freaked out, ripped it out, stomped on it, and flushed it down my toilet. I'm not a predator, I just held on to those nudes and deep within folders, and that's what happened to me. Oh well, guess I'll keep uploading like I normally did, but instead he was like, oh no, I'm gonna run away and make people think I'm a predator, like fucking idiot.
But he still had those photos. He still had the photos. He still had a flash drive of said photos. Like, that's still bad. That's still, like, really bad for Spoctor to have. And him leaving the internet was probably better for him. That's, it's weird that you even have it on a flash drive in the first place.
God. I remember people, like, getting really upset with me when I tried giving, like, Spoctor the benefit of the doubt in my video, where I was just like, you know, maybe he just forgot about it, and then people were, like, calling me a dick writer.
Well, you are that. Let's be honest here. I've seen how much you coma.
Jar, how does that bridge even get made in the conversation? They're talking about how people called them a dick rider in the context of defending Spoctor. Your brain immediately goes to, yeah, I know what you masturbate to. What the fuck? How do you even make that connection? How do you even do that? How do you even do that? You are a gooner, Jar. You're a hard gooner, bro.
Rude, but anyway.
Come on, you're a coomer. You're like a super coomer. Like I've seen some of the stuff you've.
Yeah, Jar, they're a super coomer. They're into rape. Jar. They're into rape roleplay with a alternate version of Sans from Undertale. They are a degenerate gooner. Degenerate.
Drawn.
Don't remind.
I'm sorry that your ears heard me scream rape like that. But, like, Jar isn't understanding that point. And Kumo didn't understand that point. And other people that are in that group. Evan, Romantic Goblin, didn't understand that.
What everyone's seen. Fuck. All right.
But I'm going to give you some advice, okay?
No.
You don't want any advice?
Okay, fine.
Okay, number one, you're going to have to take the L on the way you were talking to the 14-year-old, but you have to make it clear.
Oh, no, definitely.
Yeah, you're going to have to do that. There's no... Like,
you're going to have to take the L, bro. You're going to have to take the L. Imagine describing taking accountability for sending rape pornography to a kid, and Jar goes, yeah, man, you got to take the L. You got to take the L, dude. I'm sorry, you're fucked. You got to take the L. You got to do it. You just got to pack it up. You got packed. You got packed out, dude. It was too strong. You got to take the L.
Listen, I had a 14-year-old like, hey, I want to make you, I'm a big fan of you, and I want to make you Hopi. And I was like, no, I know where this is going. This is a fucking honeypot situation. No, thank you. Not dealing with that shit. Just talk to 18-year-olds or older. Like, I one time said something very inappropriate to Just Stop when he was 17, and I felt fucking horrible for that. One of my thumbnail artists was 17, and I said something inappropriate to her, and I felt awful for that. Like, because you sometimes forget these people are kids, but the thing is...
How do you forget that they're kids? How do you forget that? If you know that the people you're speaking to are minors, how do you forget that? Also, what did you say to your thumbnail artist? What did you say to Just Stop? Like, I don't like Just Stop, but like, what did you say? If, like, it's probably something innocuously stupid. It's probably not, like, groomer shit, right? It's probably just some more retarded shit that Jar's ever said. And I'm not going to say that he said anything that's, like, sexually creepy. I don't know yet, okay? But, like, how do you forget that you're talking to minors when you do know that they are minors? You shouldn't be talking to those people in the first place. Ever.
The thing is, mistakes happen, but you can't be talking to 14-year-olds, and after that mistake happened, like when I said something inappropriate, I was like, I'm not talking to them for a few months, waiting until they turn 18 before I start talking to them again. I want to make this clear, I wasn't hitting on them or anything like that, just
okay.
Sometimes you say something inappropriate, and it's nothing that would get me canceled. It's just, it's an optics nightmare, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
I wouldn't be thinking of optics in that moment. I would be thinking, why the hell did I say something stupid to a minor? Chef, what? I hear you yelling from the other side of the room, buddy. What? I hear you yelling. What? Okay. What do you want? Do you want to come up? Make up your mind, dummy. Do you want to come up? Do you want to stay in? Do you want to go on the bed? Do you want to go... Pick your fucking battles, dude. God.
In my video, I make
video, right?
I think so.
Okay, when I said adults talking appropriately around minors all the time, people really took that the wrong way. But, like, I defended myself on my second channel in my Vincent Spellman video. I was like, my dad showed me RoboCop when I was a kid, and that movie had boobies in it. Like, inappropriate things can happen.
No. I'm sorry. Your dad showing you an R-rated movie is not the same as a stranger talking to a minor or showing a minor rape pornography or talking to them sexually. It's not even equatable. It's not even remotely equatable. Not in the same universe is it equatable. That's RoboCop being shown to you by your dad. You know, my mom showed me fucking Alien versus Predator when I was a kid. Like, the fuck? It's RoboCop. If your dad was showing you pornography, that's still not normal. Like, who cares? It's the most ridiculous comparison of all time.
Like, the kids are saying inappropriate stuff to each other all the time. It's not, like, you're not grooming a kid because you say pee-pee by accident around them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but with how much you coom...
Why are you saying pee-pee as an almost 30-year-old man? Just say dick. Say dick, say cock. Talk like a straight white guy. Like, what is happening?
Around them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but with how much you coom, just I would recommend just talking to 18-year-olds from here on out.
Just from the way that you coom, I suggest you stop talking to minors. Amazing commentary, Jar. Amazing commentary. Amazing idea. Amazing. Just totally amazing idea. Totally amazing, Jar. Just 10 out of 10. Great advice. Great advice, Jar. Maybe you should tell them to stop talking to people on the internet about their sexual desires and rape pornography. Maybe you should say that.
No, that's kind of the conclusion I came to in my video.
Yeah. Like, just remember, just tell them, hey, hit me up again in 2 or 3 years when you're 18. I can't talk to you.
Or just don't talk to me.
Jar! What?
Whoa! Chris, don't end up like Jar, please. Folded hands.
Yeah, wait. I can't talk to you about this shit. What's up, Toastify? Why did you raid me? But thank you, brother. Thank you. What were you doing, Toastify? Were you bullying Aiden again? By the way, sidebar, Toastify is the GOAT for destroying Aiden's Discord. I don't care that I'm putting that out there. I think it's even funnier now. But like, Toastify's the GOAT for that live stream last night. Toastify's the GOAT. He really is. He was the GOAT that stream. Aiden's live stream was a mess. I don't think you guys like understand how bad it got. Oh, do you want me to show you what happened on 8th? I can't show you the stream because Aiden took it down. But this is Aiden's Discord server after he gave perms to the wrong people. Aiden pedo allegation, the Yakub Israel-Palestine Hook podcast, total Lion Maker victory, the call-in, rape time, couple's voice, group gooning, applications, Cyrus Diddling Chamber, the N-word by Tenanza. Yeah. So, Aiden should not have given perms to these people. And it was the funniest live stream I have ever seen in my entire life. It really was. What did Aiden do? He just went live and everyone just mogged him for hours. Just mogged him. Like, we just kept posting, like, Star of Davids in his chat, like, fucking with him. It was great. That was the most fun I've had in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be careful with this stuff. And you're not gonna get all your fans back. People are gonna hate on you. But that is better.
By the way, to the people that don't know who Aiden is, Aiden's actually a very nice guy. He would not make a Discord server like that. It was people trolling him, okay?
Then people thinking that you're the next Cosmodor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I had to change my Spockter thumbnail, like the one where he said, coming up to get a cupcake, because I was like, oh, people might take this the wrong way. And I don't like Spockter, but I don't think he's a groomer or anything like that. So that's why I had to change the thumbnail. And I understand you've heard nothing but bad things about me. I'm pretty sure you think I'm a racist pedo yourself.
You're such a fucking whiny loser, man. You're such a bitch. You're such a fucking bitch. Here's why, okay? He says, I don't care about the racism allegations. It's unfounded. It's not worth it. Blah, 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 blah. But he brings it up unprompted in a private call with somebody. This dude does not like getting made fun of or criticized. At all. Like you're retarded. This is the problem. If anyone thinks does Lio actually believe that Jar can come back after this? Okay, here's my declaration here. Jar can come back to content, but he should never touch commentary content ever again. And even then, if he does come back, which anyone can come back. Look at fucking EDP. He's making content again. Anyone can come back, which is crazy to say. But not in the context of like somebody who's beloved or taken seriously or even has any respect. Jar will exist solely as a lolcow forever. That's it. That's it. He is now forever a lolcow. In a private call, he just greenlit everything that he hates about people talking about him, and it has now been put out to the public space. Jar will be made fun of for the rest of his life, and it bothers him. No, he wasn't in the context of like certain communities. There were people that were still like, yeah, I like JustARobot's content and shit. Now, nope, done, gone, finito, boom, burned worse than it's ever been. I don't think he can come back from that. Like, I think this is like full-blown, like, stamp of approval lolcow status now. This is like, boom, he is now forever in that tier. Okay?
At least one of those things.
I know you're not looked at in the best light, but I don't actually have any labels to attach to you.
Can we get a JustARobot lolcow card? I talked to Bubba about it. He said he was going to look into the coverage, and we'll talk about it later. I don't know. It might happen. It might not. Those guys are working their asses off.
Come on. Not even the racist one.
I'm too stupid. I don't keep up with everything. I don't keep up with like all the drama. I just.
Yeah, I was mostly thrown for a loop when you said you were coming back from work. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you did YouTube full time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, not,
no, no.
Like, okay, not YouTube full time. But the thing is, I thought you did internet stuff full time because like commissions and all that. Because like I looked at your art style, I was like, hey, this girl draws porn for a living.
Oh God, I wish, but no. In fact, I'm still. Fuck. I'm being called a scammer because I didn't finish all my emergency commissions because I fucking lost track of all of them. I don't know I don't know who I owe art. Like I don't know who I owe money. I had to give like a really fucking large refund like very recently because of all this coming out. I don't know. I completely forgot I even like got money from them at all.
Yeah, we can't always keep track of everything. I've been accused of not paying my editors or thumbnail artists at all because I underpaid one of my editors by mistake because he confused me with between USD and Australian dollars. Like, I got confused, and I'm going to talk about that in a video, but like one day. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Yeah.
All the smaller like things that are being like said about me, I plan on covering in like a second video. Like for example, the scamming thing, and also like I'm being called racist because I said something racist.
Come on, sister. You're talking to the racism king over here.
The king of racism, but. I need to like talk about that in a separate video because the first video, the one I'm making right now, is mostly just talking about why I don't think I'm a groomer and why Jack is mean. He's mean. He's mean. Everyone look at Jack right now. All right.
So basically, you just admitted that you're trying to obfuscate your situation and put the onus on Jack and change the narrative to Jack. But the problem is that as much as Jack sucks, there is no evidence that Jack has sent a 14-year-old rape pornography. You are infinitely worse than Jack in that retrospect. In that situation, you are worse.
Yeah.
No, there's like a bunch of fucking issues I have with Jack after seeing all this.
Actually, that reminds me. Does Jack have an IRL job?
That was a response video she privated, yes.
No.
Do they receive Social Security?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I heard a story with that. Like, I will admit, I did. When I was questioning this, I did watch Kumo's video because I realized, okay, I need to hear someone defending this because, like, sometimes you just need one person to say the emperor has no clothes for you to actually see that he's naked.
Okay, so you're trying to tell me that you took the word and got convinced by a channel smaller than you that has less experience than you in this field. Jar. You went and and used the talking points of somebody who is working with Synny. They admitted to you that they worked with Kumo, and yet you still think that this isn't a bad idea? Like, I don't get why you would do that. Why would you look at somebody with less experience than you tackling a huge allegation? Why would you ever do that?
And when I saw Kumo's video...
I know the answer. It's because Jar has no opinions of his own and would rather fucking take the words of smaller creators and repackage them as his own. I already know the answer to that.
I get him and Kumo mixed up. When I saw
he was getting me and Birdie mixed up. Like that was funny.
Yeah, when I saw his video, not a great video. He kind of rambles a lot. It took forever to actually start. He also has another video that is way shorter. I prefer his second one, but even then the second one is so long. But like I looked at the video and I was like,
damn it.
This dude doesn't know what he's doing, but, like, he's telling the truth. You're not a groomer.
What the fuck? If you came to the determination that Kumo does not know what he is doing, how does that make you go, yeah, he's right, though? If you already see holes in the video, how do you know that he's right? What is going on? How do you come to that determination? What the fuck? Okay. Gameplay. Loop. Sonic gameplay, no commentary loop. I wonder if I can find that for the true autisms. Oh, yep, right here. There you go. There you go. There you go, autists. Now you have Sonic to watch instead of Minecraft, okay? Now you have Sonic. Give Donald Trump all your energy. Yeah.
You're a lot of things. You're inappropriate with minors. You shouldn't send the stuff you sent.
Enla is not allowed to say ew. She is a massive Sonic fan. Massive Sonic fan. She doesn't like the classics. Lame.
You've had multiple warnings about this. You had warnings. You've had it with a 15-year-old when you were 18, and you had it with a 17-year-old when you were 19. So, like, here's the thing. Normally, I would say 3 strikes, you're out.
You're coping. You're straight up coping. I saw you play the new Sonic game, Enla. You were playing that for hours. You're coping. You're coping, dude.
Wait, what? What was the first one?
The 15-year-old when you were 18. Wasn't there a situation with that?
That doesn't ring a bell.
Huh.
15-year-old when I was 18. What the fuck?
You know what's even crazier? Jar doesn't even know what he's talking about. He's like, yeah, what about this situation? And she's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He doesn't even... He doesn't even know, like, what drama he's talking about. Why the hell is he trying to tackle this? Oh my god, Philip DeFranco is 50K live watching the fucking election right now. Ew, Philip. Also, when this stream's over, I'm sending you over to Mr. Mediker. He's doing the election stream. Fuck Diorio, fuck Augie, fuck Chud. I'm sending you over to the GOAT.
Well, point is...
No, that does not compute. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, point is, you need to be careful, and here's the thing, this happens again. It's going to be really bad. So, like, you need to double, triple, quintuple check what you're who you're talking to. You need to keep the ages in mind, and if you're going to start your Discord up again, make it 18 plus.
She should not be having a Discord at all. She should never have access to a Discord account at all. She should stay away from Discord. I don't understand why you would say if you're going to start up your Discord again. Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you trying to do like a pinky promise? Be like, oh, pinky promise you're never going to talk to another kid again. Are you fucking stupid, man? This person has a pattern of behavior of sharing their fucked up sexual proclivities with minors. They should not have a Discord. You can't be like, just promise that you won't do that again. Are you kidding, Jar?
Yeah, that's also part of my conclusion.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, I'm gonna probably have like an age verification thing going on. I don't know how exactly I plan on implementing that yet, because I don't want to like... My first idea was to have people like give me their driver's license, but that seems like a bad idea.
Just don't have a Discord then.
That seems
just have them
a
click
very
on
easy way to dox yourself.
Just have them click on the I promise I'm 18 button. Like that's,
but then people are gonna be like, that's not good enough.
Tell them to make videos on Pornhub instead of you. Then can I tell you one of the most boss moves I've ever seen?
Sure.
Billionaire in Brazil.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Jar. There's a difference between Pornhub and a Discord server. A Discord server has personal interactions with your fans or people that watch you or friends. That is a community that you have access to speak to random people. Pornhub is you watch your video, bust a nut, and then turn it off. You should not be using Pornhub as an example there.
He was going to bury his $1 million car so he could drive it in the afterlife. He was doing the Egyptian thing. Bunch of people called him stupid. There were so many articles about this. A day comes for him to bury his car. He goes up on stage and says that he's not actually burying his car. He did this as a publicity stunt to say that it's National Organ Donor Day and that his car is not as expensive as the organs in your body. So if you have a problem with him burying his car, then you're a hypocrite if you're not donating your organs. And the amount of people becoming organ donors on your driver's license skyrocketed in Brazil.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, fair. I'm pretty sure I'm in a...
What the fuck does that even have to do with anything that was just said here? How is that, like, why does that matter? Why does that matter? You just made it, you just tried to do the whole, like, Pornhub comparison in the Discord. Now we're moving to a conversation about a guy that buried cars and put organ donors up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this? What was the point of adding that? I don't have a Pornhub account. What kind of retard has a Pornhub account? Like, what? Who sets themselves up for an account on Pornhub?
Organ donor too.
The point is, people can't get mad at you for a 15-year-old sneaking into your 18+ Discord when Pornhub allows, like their security goes about as far as click on this button to say that you're 18.
How about this, Jar? They don't have a Discord to have this situation potentially happen again, which most likely, based on the pattern of behavior, it will happen again. Like, but that's not even... But Jar, the other aspect is that they got into a private DM conversation with this person and sent them sexually explicit images and talked to them about rape roleplay in the DMs. That wasn't just in a random Discord server. That was directly to that person.
Well, I feel like Pornhub is, like, probably doing that on purpose, though.
Well, it's illegal in my state. I live in Texas.
No, I mean, like, just, like, not putting a shit ton of like regulations in place just because a lot of people who want to look at porn are like teenagers.
What I find the funniest thing about this entire drama is like the doc that was like, oh, her character did a sexy pose, and then Jack links it beneath his video, and it ends with the fucking your two characters.
The fucking panty and stalking me.
Yeah, like I know what panty and stalking is, and I know that's not a show I would be like sending to any minor I've spoken to. Let's just say that. And when I saw that, I was just like, I was confused about this. Like people saying, oh, Synnibear03, she drew a character in sexy poses. It's porn. Here, let me link it down beneath my video without age restricting it.
I just think it's fucking...
Jar, you must be the dumbest motherfucker, man. Oh my god. Guys, look, sexy poses. Jar, you didn't know anything. You didn't know a damn thing. You barely read through the first document. And you didn't even read the second one. They were sending rape porn. Jar. Rape porn. I can't believe I have to repeat this as many times as I do. But here we are. This person has a pattern of behavior of sending their disgusting shit to minors. Done. Finito. Done. Like, and he's trying to be like, oh, criticize the people that put the document in their descriptions. Bro, they aren't the ones that sent it to people. It's public information now. Anyone can go find that. That's not in private DMs anymore. Like, oh my god.
Wild that, like, in Jack's video, he's like, I'm not a freak, unlike Cinny. Anyway, here's my animation where Cinny takes off her underwear and, like, strips on a pole. Like, the irony is palpable.
But you also make, hold on, but here's the other thing. You make content that is, like, wait. So, their content is, like, animation meme community shit, right? Hold on. I'm pulling up their fucking channel. And that's not what you sent, though. Like, hold on. What is this? Like, how they blew up was, like... What was this shit? Bro, this shit is so AIDS. It's animation meme community with, like, Pony and Sans characters, like, dancing provocatively. You're making this content aimed at kids, dude. And it has shit like this. Who's your daddy? Like, dude! Like, this is disturbing.
I can't get over that. Like that's such a like. Please understand where I'm coming from. I'm so pissed off.
I understand where you're coming from. I've been in your shoes multiple times.
Called me a freak, and then you animated my ass.
Yeah, you're both Coomers as far as I'm aware.
But he thinks like he's better than me. I'm gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just angry. I'm angry.
Yeah, like I think what you did was wrong.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point. And I will say
I repeat myself a lot in my thing.
Like, here's the thing. I'm a very
punishment
punishment equals the crime kind of guy. That's why I defended Peaches so much. Because
Hold on.
like,
Did I miss something?
Yeah, you're both Coomers as far as I'm aware.
But he thinks like he's better than me. I'm gonna kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just angry. I'm angry.
Yeah, like I think what you did was wrong.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm repeating myself at this point. And I will say
I repeat myself a lot in my thing.
Like, here's the thing. I'm a very punishment equals the crime kind.
Why are you? It's further back.
Get over that. Like that's such a like. Please understand where I'm coming from. I'm so pissed off.
I understand where you're coming from. I've been in your shoes multiple times.
Called me a
Jar, I get it. You're trying to say that you've been in their shoes multiple times, that you're angry that people are saying shit about you, but like the problem is that Jar, you weren't accused of what she's being accused of currently. You shouldn't try to relate to that. You shouldn't be trying to relate to that, dude. You shouldn't.
At this point, and I will say
I repeat myself a lot in my thing.
Like, here's the thing. I'm a very punishment equals the crime kind of guy. That's why I defended Peaches so much, because I was like, there was too much punishment for what she had to go through. And then they changed her pronouns a bunch and went crazy.
I'm not beating those transphobia allegations. I'm sorry. I'm not beating him. Stop it, Chris. You're trying to get yourself off of red and Shinigami eyes. Don't laugh at that. God damn it. I've been trying my hardest to stop being red. shitty coffee eyes, dude. I'm trying! But what Jar said was funny.
And I am so glad to finally sit down and talk to you. I was nervous that you wouldn't have gotten back to me because I've gone back and forth on my videos so much. I've been... I made it really quickly and then realized, oh, I need to find the evidence, and then I had to change this, I had to change that, I had to change this, and I had to change that. And once I finally had a video all lined up so I could, like, look through it and fact check it, I was like, oh my god, like, I'm so low energy because, like, I don't really believe in what I'm saying. And then I realized, what am I fucking doing? I should reach out to you to hear your side of the story. And what gave me the courage...
The only reason that you did that is because you watched Kumo's video. Now, could a video potentially, like, change your outlook? Sure, but you got it from a dude who has not been in the game as long as you, who doesn't have the experience that you do. What evidence did you look at, Jar? Because with the conversation with Chud, you said you barely read through the documents, especially the second document. So what evidence did you see, Jar? Or are you just going off of what Kumo said? Which is it, Jar?
To do this was I saw that you took or privated your apology video, and that made me think, maybe she's realizing, hey, I'm not a fucking groomer, you're just a coomer.
God.
There is no way he just did that. Bars. Hard bars, Jar. That was fucking bars, dude.
Yeah. The whole thing is mostly just embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing. You're a degenerate. This is not embarrassing. This is life-altering. This is disgusting. This is bad. You can't just chalk it up to embarrassment. I can't believe that that's what she's going with. Yeah, it was just I'm just so embarrassed. How do you not feel like like a hint of shame or disgust with the fact that you sent what you sent to a 14-year-old, Cinny?
I'm also, like, just let me complain for a second. I'm also just so fucking, like, I'm throwing shit at the wall because I'm remembering when the Pee-wee shit happened, like, the same people who came to me, like, including Jack, the same people who were like, yeah, it was really, really messed up that they leaked all your porn. That was so messed up. Oh, they're such a baddie. And then they're doing the exact same fucking thing. Like now that they're mad at me, they think it's, like, super cool and awesome to just do it again. Like, even when the, like, addressing Synnibear03 document came out, I was, like, having the worst time because a very particular, like, piece of information was in there that I did not want anyone knowing because it was insanely personal. And I was, like, kind of having a fit over it. And just because, like, now it's suddenly public that, like, my body is broken. And
Wait,
Jack was, like,
what do you mean?
I don't want to repeat it.
What do you mean your body is broken? Like, your leg is broken?
Okay.
No,
Wait. Okay. I heard this part. All right. This is where I stopped. Like, because I didn't watch the whole thing when Laya was going over it. I stopped at this. I jumped into the stream at this part. Okay. I'm not going to lie to you. I've never audibly laughed so hard in my life when I heard this the first time. I'm not kidding. Like, my roommate came into my room and was like, why the hell are you laughing so hard? And I was like, this is the funniest fucking thing I've heard all year. And then I literally showed it to him. I scrolled back the Lio stream, had him listen to it, and he started cracking up too. Like, this, again, I don't think I'm going to be able to contain myself.
Venting in like the group chat that Bunny was in, like the beginning of the document is talking about how they were in a group chat with me and a couple other people, and at some point I was like venting about like something I learned in therapy and was connecting some dots, and one of those dots was a medical thing, and they posted me like talking about the medical thing and like
was it hypersexuality?
If you
listen, I'm not gonna force you.
I'll say what it is as long as it's like not gonna make you uncomfortable. Just like I said in the chat that like I can't masturbate. And...
I can't get through this part of the call. I can't do it. He just starts laughing. Based Jar. Based. Based. Jar. Based just a robot. I can't even be mad at that. Can't even be mad.
I don't want to do that.
What do you mean you can't masturbate?
I don't feel anything. Like, nothing happens. And...
Well, that's because you're a woman.
I'm sorry. It's even funnier the second time. Oh. Jar has never pleasured a woman. Jar has never pleasured a woman. He's never done it. Ever. No. His poor girlfriend. He's probably like, fuck, what was that show? It's like a British show, and they're a bunch of friends, and one of them jumps on the car and screams like, friend. I'm trying to remember the fucking name. It was on Netflix. I love that show, but I can't remember the fucking name to save my life. There's a scene where the guy who looks like McLovin from Superbad is like having sex for the first time, and he's just like laying on top of her, like going like this, like he's just flopping on top of her. Dude, I picture Jar just not satisfying his girlfriend, and he just flops on her like a fucking dead fish. Oh god, I feel so bad for this woman. I really do. Jar's girlfriend, if you're watching any of this coverage, I feel bad for you. Your needs will never be met. Just tell him what you like. Just tell him what you like. Oh, God. The In-Betweeners! Holy shit! I remember that. This is a banger show. That's a that is a good. I watched that, I think, like back in college or like right out of high school. It was a great show. I thought it was really funny back in the day, and then I grew up.
No, that's not the reason. But
I was making a joke, by the way.
It was brought up, like, it was being brought up in therapy. Like, we were connecting some dots, and I
okay, well, that's interesting.
Sure.
I apologize for laughing at you for that.
It's okay, I guess. But, like, I got really upset that was put in the document, and so anyone could just see
I can't
that.
hear you again.
Everyone knows now. Fuck that!
Okay, now I can hear you. I just heard everyone knows then. But yeah, I apologize for laughing. It was something very personal.
Sucks.
That was something very personal. And I am sorry that got leaked out, and I'm sorry for laughing at you after you had the courage to tell me.
No, it's okay. It sucks because I'm trying to Jack about it, and Jack, like, understood how much it upset me that in particular was leaked, and now he just doesn't give a shit.
Well, that's why I hate ArtCC people. They're insanely backstabby. Like
Jar. Come on, buddy. Can you really say that the ArtCC people are really backstabby when you are you? Are you allowed to do that, Jar? I don't think you're allowed to do that. Also, quick shill. We have 214 people here, but only 65 likes. The disparity is making me depressed. If you believe that Jar is a complete loser that can't satisfy his girlfriend, make sure you like the stream. Thank you so far for all the generous donations. Make sure you super chat, become a member, gift memberships if you like to other people so they don't get inundated with ads. Even though I turn those off, sometimes YouTube forces them through anyways. So make sure you like the stream. Thank you.
Insanely so. Like you can't be friends with them.
God.
Like I have stuff like on a lot of ArtCC people I've been gathering. I actually have a folder called Tower of Babel. Yes, that is
Tower of Babel. Oh my god. Thank you for the 17 months, Nebulous. I refuse to believe that Jar has a girlfriend. Everyone argues that. I was a proponent of that, but people keep saying that she's real. I'm going with they've never met in real life.
Man reference. Yes, that is a Batman reference, and that's actually why I made the video on Daft Pina, because like I looked at his folder and I was like, holy shit, this is a lot.
God.
Wait, which photo? The one by the Schizo Alec guy? The Daft Pina document? Wait a minute. Is he talking about that document? Has anyone read the Schizo Alec document? Or like, what the fuck? Oh my god, hold on. Now I have to remember. Thank you for the 10, Demo! Woo! Hold on.
You got it, boss.
Daft Pina. Hold on. This. Wait. Okay, the Daft Pina Manifesto. Who made this? This document. I went over it with FPS Diesel. Is this what Jar is, like, referencing? Because this dude who wrote this document is a schizophrenic. Like, this whole... Look at this whole manifesto that me and Diesel went over. I'm pretty... Oh, yeah. At one point, there was a tipster Tommy C. Wojak in that. Classic. How many pages was it? I don't even remember. I think it was like 100-something pages. Jesus.
Since I never interacted
That
with you, I
document
actually
was
don't have
shit.
anything in your folder.
Sorry. What about a folder?
Oh, okay, you don't. Okay, so do you know about the DC comic Tower of Babel?
I don't.
Batman's computer gets hacked by, I believe, Ra's al Ghul, and basically Batman...
Why are you explaining Batman to a woman right now? Why are you doing this? I get it. You called your file Tower of Babel. Is there a reason to explain where it comes from, Jar? Is there a reason to explain the Batman lore? Is there some reason to do that? How autistic are you, Jar?
On his computer had a file called Tower of Babel, and in that file was a bunch of folders on each of the Justice League members with, like, a list of all the...
And being bodied by any comment? Fuck you! Fuck! Okay. I'm getting one guide by a friend of mine right now. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck all of our friends. I should have won that, but Stephon Diggs had to break his goddamn body and not be able to play. Then my kicker gets negative fucking points. What kicker gets negative points? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm done. I'm done mauling.
All of their weaknesses and how to take them down. Yeah, I have that, but for Art CC people.
That makes sense why Batman would have that. That's
Yeah,
really smart.
I have one on Ponder, I have one on Oranges, I have one on everyone.
Look at the trades. Fuck you. Fuck you. And you're not getting Saquon.
Spooky.
Out of pure spite, you will never get Saquon.
That's actually why I made the Daft video, because like I looked at his, I was like, this is too big, I need to say something.
God.
I wouldn't need it if they didn't constantly backstab me. You saw what Junkie did to me.
Why are you making this a pity party about yourself? Like, why are you doing that, Jar? Why are you making a pity party here? Do you remember when I got backstabbed? Oh, these people. Dude, you're supposed to be interviewing a groomer. Why are you venting to the groomer about your internal drama? Why are you doing that? This is the worst interview of all time. Like, imagine if I was able to like interview Chris Tyson or something, right? And I had a private call with Chris Tyson, and I just started ranting about like my internal dramas with other creators. You would sit there and be like, Chris, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking about this right now? You're interviewing Chris Tyson.
I'm assuming there's probably like a bit of just the Fruitcake Club thing in.
Oh, that's gonna be it's gonna be its complete video. Like all I knew.
No, I was just like pondering. I'm pondering. I was just like wondering what was in Ponder Sprocket's folder.
She wasn't part of the Fruitcake Club. So
okay, Yo-Yo Beats Boy is right. If Chris Tyson did bring up fantasy football to me, and I was pissed off about it, I probably would. You know what? Fair. You got me on that one. You did. I get very heated about my fantasy team, even though I am trash. I'm undefeated in my other league. But not this one. Not the one that matters. Also, wait. Did Jar just insinuate that Ponder was in the FCK server? I don't like Ponder, but like...
like, all I knew...
No, I was just like pondering. I'm pondering. I was just like wondering what was in Ponder Sprocket's folder.
She wasn't part of the Fruitcake Club.
Why is Jar saying that? Privately. I'm being told, listen, Thuman gets vouched to me constantly by Beckett. And with Enla, I'm cool with Enla, and she has not steered me wrong yet on some certain stuff. So if they are not, I don't know much about the FCK, the Fruitcake Club stuff, but if you're saying that Ponder was not a part of it, I will go with what you guys are saying. So in this case, if that is to be believed, Jar is essentially associating Ponder Sprocket with a Discord full of people that were sending gross shit to minors and like doing weird shit with minors and saying that Ponder was a part of it. That is a falsehood. That is not real. Jar, what the fuck? How do you just say that with such confidence?
So, not that, but,
Oh, I thought she was.
as far as I'm aware, no, as far as I'm aware, if Ponder was, Akumu would have brought that up for sure.
Perhaps I'm mishearing shit a lot. Alright, off topic. I got us off topic.
Okay, so, I suggest you make your video. But here's the thing, everybody hates you already, they can't hate you any more than they do. In fact, so don't rush it. In fact, don't take too much time on it, but don't rush yourself. It's better.
It's pretty much done.
Okay, but here's the thing. When you upload it, be very careful with the title, the description, and the thumbnail. Don't make something that will make people upset. People are upset.
Yeah,
but
no, this video in particular.
Why are we coaching somebody on a video like this? Why are we coaching it? Why is Kumo coaching them and why is Jar coaching them? What is happening here? Why the hell did you think it was a good idea to tell the person how to avoid fucking up? This isn't a friend of yours. This is somebody mid-drama that should be talking from the heart, that should be telling their side of the story without intervention. Why are we doing this?
I don't want to be provocative like at all. I just want to make sure everyone understands what I'm saying.
Oh.
Not a groomer. I'm just a gooner.
Goomer. And a goomer. Okay, now you're going to still get a little backlash for it, but it won't be. It won't be. I don't know, 13,000 dislikes like you got on your apology.
I hope not. I hope.
Man, I really hope I don't get bodied later. I hope I don't get eaten alive later. Ooh. Hindsight's a bitch, ain't it? This is Jar. You know what's like even funnier? This is Jar and Kumo's fault for like bringing it to the overall commentary people that like don't care about ACC or like the meme community drama. This is their fault because now we looked into it, and I will say it definitively that Synnibear did disgusting, deplorable shit to a 14-year-old and needs to be excommunicated from the platform in its entirety. Why are we coaching? I can't get over that. Like, I can't get over it. The whole idea that Jar would tell them, hey, make sure you don't do this. Or Kumo, like, editing their script and all this other shit. Like, why the fuck are you doing that? Why? When somebody's going through something like this, you don't want to give them advice. You want to tell them, hey, like, just be concise and straight to what actually happened. That is the most advice you should give. You should not be telling them how to make sure the thumbnail's good, make sure the title's good, make sure there's nothing bad in the description. Oh, let me edit your document for you real quick. You shouldn't be doing any of that shit. Even if you believe them, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be getting involved.
My assumption as to how it will go is like a bunch of people will like click on it and then immediately dislike it and leave some fucking weird comments and then as it keeps going, it'll get a lot more leveled out. That's what I assume is going to happen.
You're right. And you're going to have some dumb fuck constantly bring up, like, 3 years down the road, someone's going to say, hey, aren't you that groomer person? And you're going to have to deal with that. Like, I have people...
Yes! They're going to have to deal with that forever, because that's what they did.
Yeah, I have people doing that to me. Because of because my thumbnail had a cupcake in it. I don't regret that. That was fucking hilarious.
Jar. If you didn't regret it, why did you try and, like, harass people about it at VidCon? Why did you try to hunt down people at VidCon if you didn't care about the cupcake in the thumbnail? Wasn't there, like, a whole thing where you were, like, DMing someone? Meet up with me. I swear I don't have a gun. I want to talk about this. Like, bro, you obviously cared. Why are you lying? Why are you lying?
Were there any other questions, or did I do good?
I have a few more questions about Birdie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so when you moved in with them, like this person, and like this person you really cared about, like, and you saw you've been around the ArtCC in this corner of the internet. I know the animation meme community is a bit different, but it's the same. Let's be honest here. It's the same politics. It's a bunch of very left-leaning people who don't follow what they preach. When you moved in with Birdie, like, was there at least a small part of you who thought, maybe this is a bad idea?
Actually, no.
Why does it sound like that's coaching in a direction being like, I already think bad things about Birdie, so I'm going to ask her, does she have any regrets about it and things that I can farm out of her response to make Birdie look as bad as possible? Which Birdie, again, degenerate freak, before somebody clips me with what I'm about to say here. It sounds like you're pushing her to try and get confirmation about what you think about Birdie. Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that, Jar? This interview should be speaking about Synny's situation. You should deal with Birdie after all of this. You shouldn't be trying to do, like, confirming a gay op right now. You're in a call with somebody that did bad things to people that are minors. You should not be worrying about other people in that moment. And if Birdie gets brought up in conversation, you can attack it, but you shouldn't be bringing it up yourself.
My entire family was, like, very against the idea of me moving in with Birdie. In fact, I remember, I have a distinct memory of, okay, so I don't know if you know this, but I was friends with Jack Birdie back in, like, 2020, and that kind of ruined my life for a bit, and so I stopped being his friend. And then, like, more recently, I got back in contact with him just because he was on my mind for some reason. And he seemed to be a lot more mellowed out. He was a lot less, like, abrasive, and also happened to be homeless. So we just started talking again, and like, I remember when we were, like, making our plans to like, move in together, whenever I would talk about him to my parents, I would call him Jimmy, because I didn't want them to know that I was talking to Jack again. And one time I was, like, talking to them about just Jack, and I kept saying Jimmy, and, like, my parents were kind of being ableist because I like, admitted that Jack had some mental health issues, and
they were being ableist. Your parents being like, hey, there's, like, this retarded disabled person. You're talking about moving in with them? Like, don't get me wrong, if City's home life is terrible, their home life's terrible. But if your parents are trying to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't move in with this mentally retarded, disabled freak show that can't hold down a job, maybe you listen to your parents, even if they're shitty people. Sometimes shitty people have good points to make. You can't really just chalk that up to ableism.
They were acting like he was going to kill me in my sleep, and I got so defensive that I accidentally called him Jack, and then my dad looked at me and he gave me this look like he was going to fucking kill me.
Okay. I'm guessing your parents are conservative, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the problem. I figured out your issue. Listen, conservative boomers, they're and Gen Xers, or whatever their ages are, they're too extreme in one direction. But, like, they're thinking that a mentally ill person is, like, a schizophrenic guy running around with a knife and screaming out "Jesus is in my cock." Like, they're not all like that. It's very ableist to assume that. However, there's only...
Dude, Birdie is a disabled retard that can't hold a job. Her parents are on par with that. There are videos, there's photos of them like self-harming and shit on the internet. Her parents were right. What the fuck? Who cares if they're conservative or not? They were just right. Oh my god. Okay. But they're conservative so bad.
So much you can explain through, like, your mental illness. Like, I was rolling my eyes so much when Peaches all of a sudden was experiencing gender dysphoria right when this stuff came out about them. Like the timing just seemed too convenient. And the amount of times I've heard someone in the Art CC say, oh yeah, I did that, but you need to understand, I was groomed. Like, oh my god, it's so... Like, I understand grooming is not a good thing to go through, but it can only explain so much of your behavior. Like,
that's kind of based and true. You can't really be like, hey, I was groomed, and use that as an excuse to groom other people. Like, you can't... I guess Jar gets a W in that one. You know, that's just basic observation, but good job, Jar.
I was isolated and abused, physically abused by my mother, but, like, I'm not going to say...
I don't care that you were abused by your mom, bro. Is Jar like Xander Hall? Does Jar have the Xander Hall issue where his mom was like, Xander, you can't smoke weed in my house, and then Xander Hall was like, you're abusing me, Mom? I feel like I don't know enough about the mom abuse lore of Jar. I just hear the words, Mom was abusive, and then I start laughing at Xander Hall almost immediately.
Yeah, that gives me the right to do something fucking terrible. I'm autistic and dyslexic as shit, but, like, I'm still responsible for my own actions.
Yeah, that's why God, that I saw so many people being like, Cindy, don't you fucking dare try using your autism as an excuse. And I was like, I wasn't planning on it.
You don't seem like you have autism to me.
I think it's fair.
Is it difficult for autistic people? Okay, somebody with autism answer this question, and all of you can't answer. There's no way out of 200 plus people that we have in the chat right now that you all have autism. Is it difficult for autistic people to tell if someone else is autistic, or do you guys have are you able to tell immediately? It's like you walk in a room and there's a tingle in the air and you're like, that's one of my guys. You can tell? Okay, so Jar's just an idiot then. It is very apparent that she is autistic. Like, super apparent. I've been diagnosed, we can tell. It's usually easy. Okay, just wanted to ask. You guys can sniff it out. You walk in a room and you just smell the autism.
Fairly obvious, I do, honestly.
With women, you kind of have to get them know them more. I don't know. I feel like I can tell. if a woman's autistic. I don't know. It's like a sixth sense.
I'm fucking retarded, but it's...
You're not as bad as I am.
If you saw me, like, in real life, I'm pretty sure I would immediately give it away.
Yeah, your face gives away that you have autism. It's very obvious.
I feel like the way I talk is also, like... I don't know how to explain it.
Okay, on a scale... Okay, talking to Heat and Mitsuru, I can tell they're autistic. What's their name? Fish Lizard, Zip, or Asp, I can tell they're autistic.
I can tell you're autistic.
I know, it's fucking obvious. This is why I can't get exposed, because, I can't go into the real world. People can tell who I am. I actually got recognized at VidCon through my voice. And anytime I'm recognized in public, like, everyone says...
He's talking about the Ponder Sprocket thing. That's confirmation.
On you.
That's confirmation. Also, Jar, I'm pretty sure if you're just hanging out at your job or, like, at a bar or something, people are not going to recognize you. Guarantee it. I tried telling Kim this, which is, like, funny as shit, because Kim is, like, infinitely bigger than fucking Jar, right? I was like, dude, let's just go downtown and have a few beers or something. He was like, no, I'm going to be recognized and mogged. And I was like, no, you won't. No, you won't. The real world doesn't give a fuck about internet people. If you're at a bar and you start talking, they're not going to recognize your voice and go, oh my god, JustARobot. There's like a 1 in a million chance. Okay? 1 in a million. All right? I've never been recognized, and I'm really happy about that. But my roommate was at a wedding, and he was talking to some dude about YouTubers, and the dude was like, "Oh, I watched ChrisTheNarc," and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, and my roommate told him, and I was like, "Motherfucker, why are you telling people I'm your roommate?" But like, that is the extent of it, and it's like a 1 in a million chance. It's not a normal thing for people that are normal to recognize YouTubers based on voice. They can barely see you and go, yeah, I know that guy. They'll just have it in the back of their being like, I definitely feel like I've seen that guy somewhere before, and just walk away. That's what normal people do. Okay, Jar, you're not that famous. You're not like Kai Cenat or fucking, or iShowSpeed or any of these guys.
Hey, your voice kind of sounds familiar. Are you just a robot? That's always how it goes. It's always the voice. Like,
I remember hearing your voice for the first time without the modulator you use, and I was like, oh, he just sounds like a robot. That's awesome.
I know. That's actually why I picked the name, because people would call me Mr. Robot Man.
God.
What a horrible name. You realize your friends were making fun of you, right? I feel like you would be recognized at VidCon. Nope. I went to VidCon Baltimore. I didn't get fucking recognized. Thank Christ I didn't get recognized. I never want to be recognized. I don't want to go somewhere and some dude comes up to me and goes, "Oh my God, I know who you are." I never want to have that happen. It'll be the most uncomfortable thing to me in the world. Like, if it's another creator, I'm totally fine with that, because yeah, we run in the same spaces. We all work within the same space. We all kind of know who each other are, right? Totally fine with that. If a random comes up to me and goes, "Dude, I watch your shit," I'm going to be like, ugh. I'm going to be like, "It's very nice to meet you. Hope you have a good day." And that is the interaction. I am not doing anything more than that. You're going to get a "Thanks, man. Appreciate it." I'm going to walk away. I don't want to be recognized. It's creepy to me. I feel like it'd be the weirdest interaction of my life. That's nothing against anybody that watches me. It's just like how I would act. I'd just be like, "Ugh, no. Please, leave me alone."
You are just a robot.
Yes. I'm also transhumanist. I believe that we should replace our...
What if I recognized you, wanted to say hi, and walked? Totally fine. Totally fine to do that. Do not try to, like, download all of your life onto me, or be like, "Oh my God, I'm obsessed with you." Like, please don't ever do that. Don't do that. Say hi. I'll shake your hand. I'll maybe take a photo, which I don't know why you would take a photo with me. I am a glub shitto retard. But, like, that is the extent. I will not go any farther than that. Okay? I won't. I can't. I'd just be... You would see, like, a whole different side of me where I'd be like, "Ooh. Okay." Again, nothing against you guys.
Human flesh with rope.
So you're saying if we recognize you, to not acknowledge you? You could wave and say hello and be like, "Hey, Chris, I watch your stuff," and be like, "Thank you," and I just walk away. I don't want to talk any longer than that. I don't want to talk any longer than that.
Parts.
Well, I mean, I don't want to do that. I want to keep my skin.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh,
No.
it disgusted me. But yeah, like, here's the thing. I think it's good to be progressive, but you see my content. You know I bash the left, and that's because I'm tired of this whole, "Oh, I have a mental illness," or "Oh, I'm black," "Oh, I'm a woman," "Oh, I'm gay, I deserve special treatment." No, you deserve to be treated like a person. And if...
Based. Okay. Fine. But... Okay.
If you fuck up, you fuck up. And here's the thing, Synny. I do think what you did would have gotten you permanently canceled if you had a penis. Like...
You're so retarded, dude. Like, you're so retarded. It doesn't matter. Oh, God. Dude, he just doesn't know anything. Oh, my God. This is so aggravating. Dude, Colleen Ballinger was a legendary YouTube channel. And got fucking destroyed by the internet. And she has a pussy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Jar?
If a guy did that, it would not go over as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, can I tell you the worst part about being a guy?
That you have to pay extra for mayonnaise?
No.
What?
Sorry, that's... Oh God, I missed Jack. All right.
Okay, so I'm at the pool, just relaxing. 16-year-old girl shows up in her bikini. I realize I have to get the fuck out of there right now because, like, I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm going to daydream. I'm going to look in her general direction. And
What? I'm sorry. What the fuck did I just hear? Hold on, wait a minute.
just relaxing. 16-year-old girl shows up in her bikini. I realize I have to get the fuck out of there right now because, like, I'm not going to be paying attention. I'm going to daydream. I'm going to look in her general direction, and then suddenly a situation is going to happen. So I realize, like,
what's the situation, Char? Oh my god, what? A situation? What? Oh my god, why? Why? What situation, Jar? What were you going to do? What does that even mean? What does that even mean, Jar? If you're at a public pool and there are people around and fucking kids and shit, you shouldn't be scared to be at the pool with them. Like, just don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't hang out with them. What's the situation? Have you never been to a water park or a public pool? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What is the situation?
whenever I see a 16-year-old girl in a bikini while I'm at the pool, I'm like, well, time to go home.
I can't. This call is so bad, dude. Oh my god, this is worse. This is worse than the Kubo call, dude. I'm just gonna say it. Kubo tried to do like the fucking moral fag posturing shit. Like, yeah, that is like way more cringe, and Kumo is like a retard. Whoa! But like,
Sage R, I hear you like I'm young.
God damn it. But this is just like, can I call this a self-report? I don't even know anymore, man. Who says this kind of stuff? Why would you give Lio this call? Why would you give Lio this call? Why would you do this knowing that people like myself and others are going to listen to this? Why would you do this?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, be thankful that you're a woman. Like, I know it sucks that you have to deal with periods and men not taking you seriously and men not listening to you. What would you say?
Thank God you have a vagina. Christ. Oh. Oh god, Jar. This is so bad. This is so bad, dude. This is so bad. Why would you give this call to Lio? Oh god.
Can I get your what's the word? Can I get your opinion on this?
Sure.
So
What can I even say about that? What kind of commentary can I give about that statement? Jar, you need to go see a therapist. You need to see a therapist, man. Like, how do I extrapolate further on that statement? I can't. You couldn't, bro. Batman breaking both of my legs cannot get info like that out of me, and he's just saying it. He's just saying it. And he's not adding any context to it. He's just like, a situation's gonna happen. What is the situation, you dumb motherfucker?
for fuck's sake. At some point, I like opened a separate bank, like a separate savings account just for Jack. And there was like $300 in that savings account for Jack. He keeps asking for that money, and I keep thinking, no, I don't want to give you that money.
He made
$10,000.
He
made $10,000, and also the fucking computer he's using to tweet out all this fucking bullshit is one that I bought for him, and it was $600.
How much percentage of the rent did you pay?
Most of it. In fact, I've been paying full rent for like most of our stay here.
Yeah, don't give him the 300.
Yeah, I'm upset because he has my jewelry. He fucking stole my jewelry. And it was expensive and I want it back. And also I want my cat back. I would like my cat, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god, another Kai and Omnia situation. It's always the fucking cat!
He took my cat!
Why? Why is it always the cat? Like...
Well, Jack has like a really like strong connection to the cat, and so he's like... He's really fucking weird about the cat, but like he took the cat, he took Squirp and left Stupid. So I have one cat and not the other. Like... And Stupid keeps screaming because she's bored, and she doesn't have her playmate anymore, and she's sad.
Okay, well, get your cat back. Kai got their cat back, so I'm sure you can get your cat back.
I'm a little skeptical because I tried calling the police about it, and they turned me down because
apparently
they said,
she got the cat back. Okay, that's fine.
Your
Good.
cat isn't a police matter, but like...
Technically, it's not. Technically, they are right about that. You're going to have to...
I want my jewelry back.
Okay, well, you're going to have to press legal charges.
I don't want to do that.
Try the internet stuff first. Try making your video. We'll see if Jack gives it up. If Jack doesn't...
I'm a little scared that like they're gonna relocate the cat. Because I know where Squirp is.
Kingdom Come Deliverance is I gotta stop getting one guide by people that I know. Kingdom Come Deliverance is not a masterpiece. That game is ass. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. That game is ass. I tried playing it, hated it. Hated that fucking game. Fuck that game. Play a real man's game.
Right now, I know where she is. I know she's at like...
Just because you can smear shit on people's homes doesn't mean that it means it's good.
My friend's house. I'm scared that if I make too much of a fuss that they'll relocate it and I won't know where she is anymore.
Okay. Well... That's going to be a difficult situation, but here's the thing. Unfortunately, you're going to have to try to get your cat back, and... Does your cat have a tracker in the neck?
I have no idea, actually, but I think he...
How do you not know if your cat has a tracker in their neck? You're the one that adopted the cat and then paid extra for that. Like, what the fuck are you actually talking about? How do you not know that? I know Chef is chipped. I paid good fucking money to have that little bastard chipped. So that if he tries running out the door, which he's getting more bold, he's trying to, like, sprint out the door because he's like, oh, outside, squirrels to kill. And I'm like, you can't go outside, buddy. Like, how do you not know that? Are you, like, retarded? Yes, they are.
Also took the fucking paperwork. Like, I think Jack took the paperwork.
Bro, chips are like $30. Down in Georgia, it was not. For this shelter I fucking got him from. I think it was like 40 or 50. And I was like, fuck you. And then I also paid for all of his vaccinations and everything. So, like... all in all, it came out to a couple, I think it was like $150, $200 or something. I don't even remember. I just remember being like, oh, I'm going to get a cat for free. And then my sister was like, yeah, you're going to pay for all this shit. And I'm like, fuck you. Okay.
For Squirp, so I can't check and make sure that it's under my name, even though I know for a fucking fact I paid for it. And I signed the paperwork because Jack... Okay. No, there's no reason. I just know I signed the paperwork. I know I was signing it while Jack played with the cat.
Okay.
Why did Cindy...
Whoa,
why did Cindy stop? And explaining why Jack didn't sign the paperwork. Why did it sound like they stopped it? Like, oh, well, you know, like, I just signed it. Is Jack not allowed to be adopting animals? Is there a reason for that, Synnibear? Is it because of what happened to the ferret? Free the ferret! Free the ferret!
Pet custody, but like, why do you guys keep getting in this situation? Kai and Omnia move in together, it's a whole mess. You and Jack move in together, it's a whole mess. Anytime, I don't mean to sound bigoted, but anytime you people move in with one another, it doesn't go well. I mean you people as in ArtCC, this corner of the internet kind of people. Autistic gooners.
Dude, you are the last person to call anyone an autistic gooner. You literally, Jar, you have your pass to call people autistic degenerate gooners has been pulled. I'm pulling your pass right now. You're not allowed to do that anymore. You have been barred from calling anyone that for the rest of your life because you are all of those things and then some. Okay? We're pulling the pass from you. No more pass.
Okay, but like, 2 is a coincidence. We'll wait until the 3rd time happens.
Okay.
But yeah, Kumo has been kind of like opening my eyes to a lot of this shit.
Well, it's nice when we get, like, while me and Kumu have our different opinions on things, ultimately, we have one common enemy, and that's the ArtCC and how they manipulate people. Like, they seem all nice and wholesome, and then...
Jar, then why do you associate with these people, you fucking idiot? If you hate these people so much, why did you run to Lio? Why did you run to Peaches all the time, knowing that there are a bunch of people that are like, oh, God, I fucking hate you so much. Like, you're such an idiot. You're actually an idiot.
They suddenly...
No, yeah, I think the art commentary community is like extremely fucking predatory. Like, I thought that even before like all this shit happened to me.
Oh yeah, it keeps happening, and you think, oh well, Spocker's gone, that's the worst of it, and like, I'm heartbroken because like, I fall for it too. I was really close with Lio, like, and Peaches, I was really close with both of them. And the Rosa call was just the tip of the iceberg.
What are your actual issues with see now my Lio content? My Lio content radar's going off now. What do you got to say, Jar? Didn't Lio help control you and like keep down your more autistic urges? Didn't he do all that? Like, I'm not trying to like give Lio like a good standing here, right? I'm not trying to do that. Lio's doing Lio's things, okay? What is your problems with Lio if Lio's the one that basically picked up the pieces of your retardation every time you were about to spurg out or do something wrong? Like, yeah, you could still have issues with Lio on things, and I have issues with people that I've helped, that people have helped me before. Like, we have differing opinions on things, or like there are situations that I've brought up to them I have issues with. But like, why is he making it out like he's got like pent up resentment towards Lio? That just seems snaky. Something for Peaches and clarifying they aren't dating when one asked, bruh, that's so funny.
Hello?
Imagine simping for hopeless Peaches, bro. Imagine simping for that.
Still here, sorry, I was listening.
No, that was my headphones again.
Oh.
But yeah, like, Lio, I'm gonna have to talk to him too, because I want to get his thoughts on a few things, but like...
Oh yeah, he's like, I fucking saw, he made like a post saying, hey, I heard that Synny was scamming people. If you didn't get your commission, I'll draw something for you, and it's like, what? Who fucking wants that?
Yeah, it's like, Lio, you're not as beloved as you used to be.
Bro, he was beloved in a community of retards. Like, the ACC is just full of, like, the most degenerate retards on planet Earth. What Lio was doing back in the day, I still stand by my criticisms of Lio, and he's aware of that, and all of you are aware of that. Like, that whole arc was retarded. And, like, people that gave Lio, like, some kind of, like, a pendulum, not a pendulum, a podium to stand on and be like an important voice in the community, you're all retards. You're all like complete fucking idiots. Like a pedestal. Thank you, Enla. Fuck you for correcting me, but thank you. Like giving him a pedestal to make him like a voice was the dumbest decision of all time. Like, don't get me wrong, like when he was shitting on the Coyote Lovely guy, I was laughing my ass off at that. But I didn't realize at the time that he genuinely thought that he was doing good with these like predator Discord screaming calls and the blood sports that were being run. It was like going to change the world or whatever. It's like, bro, none of that shit was done. None of that shit was good. Wait, somebody referenced one. Is one the person that tried to say that they were always right about Jar and they tried to be like racism, bigotry, and all this other dumb shit? Like, who was that person? Who is that person? Akumu made a video on them, and I thought it was based as shit. No one asked. Yeah. Can somebody clip this out and send it to No One Asked? You're actually everything that I hate in that community. You're everything that I hate in like a shitty commentary channel. Genuinely, everything about you, from your cadence to the way that you structure your arguments to the way that you play victim. I hate you, genuinely, and I will gladly wish that you don't grow any larger in any space whatsoever. So continue to roll in mediocrity. Okay? Just had to get that off my chest.
People know.
I paid for Synnibear03 art and I got Lyle Convoy art.
Yeah, he drew one of my thumbnails for me and it did not go well. But to be fair, that wasn't a very good video of mine. I was just going through the history of the the atheist community, the anti-SJW community, BreadTube, and then the anti-woke community, and like how politics keeps shifting on the internet.
Jar should not be covering politics. He's not very good at it. Oh, careful, Chris. They're going to call you racist. Oh, my God. I'm going to get called a racist when I said nothing racist? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
But, fuck's sake. What was I going to think? I forgot what I was thinking.
Jar was the smartest guy in the room, dude. Jar was the smartest guy in the room. You don't understand, Gilded. He had the big brain, giga mind. He was the most important person. He was the voice of reason. Oh, God. I can't even say that with a straight face. I literally can't. It's too funny.
I don't know if I ever think. I don't think I'm a thinker.
I don't think. Well, listen. What you went through, you did bad. But what you went through was not the right punishment.
What you went through wasn't the right punishment. Dude. Who are you to judge the punishment of an individual that has sent rape pornography to minors, Jar? Who are you to make that judgment? You're nobody. You can't make that judgment. That's crazy for you to say.
Whatever punishment you deserve for what you did, you already got it.
I saw Kumo's stream. Like I was like watching it today, even though it was like streamed yesterday. I just wanted to see what they were saying about me. And I saw like at the very end of their stream, they were like, "I know a fitting punishment for Cinny."
I'm talking about the same Jar that wanted to make a video on the power levels of Bible characters. Who would win in a fight? Moses versus Jesus. Moses has a bit of an edge. He can part the seas. What did Jesus do? Turn water into wine. What is he going to do? Turn the ocean into wine to beat Moses? Obviously, Moses has the true power level in this story. You've got to be fucking kidding me. The power scaling community, but for the Bible. That's the greatest thing I've heard all day.
The anti-masturbation cross. Like, that was funny. That was funny. I thought that was funny. But who bad, they don't know. But anyway.
Yeah. So, and I'm going to be 100% real here. Main reason why I wanted to call you out in my video, the main reason is because, like, you're art CC, and I was like, you know what? She's probably a bad person being in this corner of the internet, so, like...
Wait, so the whole reason you made this video was to slight the art commentary community. It wasn't about the actions of this individual being a depraved freak. It was just to get an own on the art commentary community. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh. Jar, that's not a good enough reason to make a video like this.
I'm gonna give her hell, but then I kept on getting cold feet because...
Just true vengeance. True, unadulterated vengeance.
Like, the evidence just didn't seem like it was lining up, and then I thought, okay, once I finish the video, it's all gonna make sense, and I can just look at everything as a clear picture, and I finished the video, I looked through it, I was like, this isn't right. She didn't do anything that bad, like bad, but not like...
I did do something, but like yeah, I don't think I'm a predator.
That is crazy that he said that she didn't do anything that bad. Crazy, dude.
No, and I called you a predator in my video. I didn't upload it, thank God, but I
saw your thumbnail. Alright,
okay, well, to be fair, I'm gonna change the word to groomer. I mean, Coomer.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, I made the thumbnail, then I was like, okay, time to start recording, and then I was like, okay, recording's done, time to add in the evidence. This is not lining up, and then I was like, okay, you know what? I don't think she's a groomer. You know, maybe I could do this crazy thing called reaching out to people and, like, you know, hearing their side of the story.
Oh my God, he's trying to make himself better than everybody. I reached out to Synnibear, so obviously I'm doing something righteous. I've done something no one else has done. Kumo did that, so even though Kumo's a retard, I gotta get Kumo his flowers. He did reach out to Synnibear before you did. So, like... Okay. That doesn't make you better just because you reached out to somebody, Jar. You do know that, right?
Aye.
But yeah, when do you think your video will be out?
I'm hoping this week. I'm having to, like, redo some things.
It's
I'm still debating if I want to keep the last part of my video in, because in the last part of my video where I'm just talking about how Jack has been treating me, like, during all this, I started, like, fucking sobbing, and I'm wondering if that's even, like, worth keeping in.
I would recommend not keeping in the crying, so people don't think you're emotionally manipulating them.
Good advice, but not to somebody who is a groomer. You shouldn't be coaching the groomer on how to make their video.
I feel like, God, I feel fucking stupid, but I like, a part of me wants to keep it in because I feel like there's value in being vulnerable, but at the same time, it's just like, man, people will find any reason to be mad at me.
I know, like, what my biggest problem was all the people saying, like, oh, Synny didn't make a real apology. I was like, that's the most genuine apology I've ever heard of my fucking life. What are you fucking saying?
I saw a lot of people being like, oh yeah, Synny's mostly just like Synny's not sorry they groomed a minor, they're sorry that Jack is leaving. And
yes, that is exactly what's happening. Did you not hear throughout the entire conversation that you've had with them that they're embarrassed? There's no regret. There's no hint of regret. It's embarrassment. That is not the same as regret, as rationalizing and understanding their actions or accepting their actions, or at least understanding, like, what harm they did. It's embarrassment. Are you retarded, Jar? Yes.
Like
the answer is yes.
He's just upset because Jack's going away. And it's like, you're mean, go away.
Okay, to be fair, it did seem that's why you were mostly upset, and I understand it.
To be honest, it was mostly why I was upset, because just...
Yeah, let's be honest here.
He's my best friend. My best friend, he's going away. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. With friends like this, who needs enemies?
For real. Like,
oh my God.
Even Laurel, like Laurel...
Fucking hate this guy.
Laurel is someone, like, I was so close to. I was so close to Laurel. And now, fucking today, she uploaded her own video about me. I can't watch it, because I get sick looking at the thumbnail, but, like... Man, everyone just hates me.
Yeah, they do. Even I hated you until I actually realized, oh my God, this is the complete video. This is garbage.
You're such an idiot, Jar. People hated her for just reasons. If you just looked at the goddamn documents and actually looked at the fucking evidence, any retard with 2 brain cells can put it together.
I'm not uploading this. My girlfriend told me not to interview you. My girlfriend was like, just forget about it. Don't upload the video. And I was like, no, I want to talk about this. Like, something doesn't feel right. I need to get to the bottom of this.
Hey.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend, if she is real, is way goddamn smarter than you. You should listen to her from now on, Jar. You should listen to your girlfriend if she's real.
Yeah.
Did you have any other questions?
No, not really. It's just, after this is all over, after this is all over, like, once you and Jack have your everything sorted out, I recommend you take a break and rest.
Oh no, I plan on that too. Like, once this is all dealt with.
Yeah, because
it really fucking sucked when Jack first left, because I was like, well, I'm public enemy #1 now, so, like, I can't make videos, I can't draw, I have no friends, so, like, what do I even do with my time?
Get a job. You get a job. You start working. Just kidding. Wait, they already have a job, so you just focus on your job. You focus on that full time. You go out into the world, try out some restaurants, work out, go to karaoke or something. You know, there's a lot more to life than just internet and drawing, you know? Do you not have, like, a single life, like, outside of this? This is why I believe that Jar and Kuma are so retarded and they bought into the sympathy bait shit, is because they're like, I don't know what to do with my life. All my friends are gone. No, they're not. Your IRL friends have no idea what the fuck's going on, probably. You're fine.
Kuma?
Like, no, I just ended up
killed it when she said she had no friends. She meant no friends over 18.
playing video games for like a week straight.
Oh my god.
What the fuck else am I gonna do? Like, literally, all my friends hate me. Like, all of my like friends are just gone, and like I can't draw when I'm super depressed. And what reason do I have to even draw if I'm not like able to show it to anyone? Like that's just how my brain works now. I can't draw just for me anymore. It's like not in my brain chemistry anymore.
We're gonna fight now.
What the fuck?
You good?
I just saw this on Twitter.
Oh my. Char, you're interviewing somebody who's talking about like their life falling apart, and you fucking pull up you pull up a fucking video on Twitter, dude. He's not even paying attention. That's actually really funny. Good job, Jar. That's another. Ring it up. That's a Jar W. Oh, you're trauma dumping? You don't have friends anymore? Let me show you this fucking Twitter video.
Oh no. What is the thumbnail? I mean, what is the picture?
Have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
What is
No.
that? What is that? Is it anime? I don't care if it's anime.
Kuwabara at Urameshi's weight.
It's anime.
And he's like, no, get out of that casket. We're going to fight now. And you're not dead. Get up, fight me, punch me.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh yeah, Jack is being a fucking weirdo on Twitter.
Yeah, like, the problem
Once he found out that I was making a video, like he doesn't even know what I plan on saying in the video, but he's already like trying to paint a narrative where like I plan on being super ableist and like calling him unreliable because he's mentally ill.
That would have been kind of based if you did do that. If you just went down like the full ableism route, you were just like, dude, you are a jobless, wheelchair bound, self-harming NEET. That would have been fucking. Imagine if that's how City opened the video. I want to talk about Jack, and just said that exact line. I'd be like, damn, holy shit, like, wow.
This is super ableism. This is super ableism too.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hearing Lio say super ableism too got me.
And everyone fucking believes him.
I'm not gonna lie, Lio, you got me. You got me on that one.
But like he has no proof of me even like insinuating I was going to do that. He has nothing. He has nothing, and everyone believes him.
Well, that's what the RCC does. They control the narrative. They say you're going to be sexist, racist, ableist, transphobic before your video even comes out. They always do this shit.
I'm so upset that like fucking Kuma was the only person like questioning everything. Like he was the first one to contact me.
Wait, is Lio there? No, this is Lio's fucking. So this is from Lio's stream. I didn't get to cover it myself, and I didn't get to watch all of it. And I was like, I have nothing else going on tonight because I don't care about the election. So fuck it, I'll review the call.
He's the one who's like questioning everyone whenever they talk about this shit, and no one likes him. God damn it.
Well, to be fair, that's what happens when you're not going around when you don't follow the crowd blindly. They excommunicate you. That's what happened to me when I went against the grain.
Jar, you never go against the grain. What are you talking about? Like, I have yet to ever hear that JustARobot's ever gone against the grain in like anything. He usually does like a mock-up or he does like a roundup of like the overall drama towards like a certain section when it's dying down and then talks about it, like, which is fine. I've done that before. I don't really have an issue that people do that, but that's not going against the grain, Jar. That's just talking about the situation. Going against the grain means you are completely against everything that everyone else is saying and that you're fighting an uphill battle. So like an example, going against the grain is like when I first covered the Dog Pack, Jake Weedle, Rosanna, fucking like the Mr. Beast shit when it was like first starting with Surprise Witness and all of them. That was going against the grain. there were a lot of people that were fucking mad at me, saying I don't believe Jake Weedle. I think Dogpack is a fucking loser, disingenuous bitch. I think Rosanna is a whiny cunt. Like, all of these things, right? Like, I said all this shit. And then other people started to see what was going on, and now, like, Beckett fucking doing what Beckett did with that thread, exposing Dogpack, because he watched my stream and saw what I went through with all these people that were just talking out their ass. And then that worked its way up to everybody else. Not my stream, obviously. I'm not saying I'm the one that did any of that, right? But that is going against the grain. When you are getting such negative hate, when you know you're in the right, there's a total difference between you just doing a roundup of drama and actually going against the grain in real time. I am not a trendsetter. Fucking Nick is the one that has the connections. He fucking took it to the next level. And Jenny and Beckett did amazing research work. I just had a hunch, and that helped flick the domino of Beckett's thing, and that domino went everywhere else. I do not take any credit for that whatsoever. At all. No credit at all. I was just one of the... That's just an example of going against the grain.
I had to be, like, everybody knew the edgy shit I've said in my videos for years, but as soon as I had a different opinion on the Toby drama, suddenly I'm racist. It's weird that no one called me out for that until...
We all fall into the Toby drama, or never wish I took part in it. Yeah.
After I went against it.
Yeah, collectively, the R commentary community fucked that up.
Rain.
Strange. And also, I don't fully understand what the Toby drama even was.
No one does! No one does! It's
like,
so
even after
confusing.
trying to watch videos about the drama, I was like, wait, is Toby the bad person, or are they calling out a bad person? Wait, what the fuck? What am I watching?
Toby did bad. It was exaggerated.
So what you're saying is Kumo went against the grain and Jar followed Kumo? I would say, yeah. I would say Kumo was the first that went against the grain and the Jar copied. The Jar just copied him. I would say he did. I can give Kumo that. He definitely went against the grain. The problem is that when you're going against the grain and you don't have evidence to go against the grain, you're fucked. You know? You're fucked. You're up shit's creek without a paddle. And that's what Kumo and Jar did.
And then everybody got distracted because the Peaches and Creepshow Art stuff happened.
RARXD, but...
Exactly.
Ugh.
So, are you gonna be okay?
I feel better now, but like... Holy shit, earlier today I was having a rough time.
Can I tell you how bad it's gotten for me?
Excuse me? Toby did what? Shared her OnlyFans nudes in the FCK server with kids in there. I can't wait to see this FCK fucking video that Akumu and Thuman are putting out. I'm so excited. I'm genuinely fucking excited. There is no fucking way that these people that are like well-known, established people in that community did all this shit. No way. Bro, these people need to be fucking rounded up and burnt at the stake. I can't wait for Akumu's video. I can't fucking wait. There's so much rat bashing to be had. So much rat bashing. I am so ready to take out. I might actually get a baseball bat for that stream and have something for me to like smash every time I see something absolutely insane. Maybe.
Sure.
After dealing with this stuff on and off again for 10 years, I actually deal with... I have dreams about working on internet drama videos.
Imagine your life is so corrupted by the internet life that you live that you have dreams and nightmares about YouTube drama. I have dreams about YouTube drama. It's so pathetic. Toby's how you're saying drawings are CP, but didn't give a fuck about the actual report they shared in the FCK server. The youngest people are 12 and 13. Disgusting. These people need to be rounded up.
That's funny.
Yes. No, I need to make this video with my best buddy Daft to defeat, the coalition of Creepshow Art, Hopeless Peaches, and Harley TBS, and then I, like, realize, wait a second, none of this makes sense, the timeline is all wrong, the alliances are all wrong, and then I wake up and I'm like, oh, it was a dream.
What a horrible life to live if that's your dreams.
I had a dream when this whole thing, like, when the day Jack left, I think, I had a dream where, like, someone hacked my Twitter and just kept saying the N-word over and over.
I've had that one. Get
Very
ready.
specific thing that could actually happen.
Oh, get ready for when they get ready for the dream where they hack your Twitter and start posting like some of the most like gory lolly shit ever. Like,
Jar, are you saying that you've had that dream before? Jar, are you saying that you had that dream at one point? Bro. This call is bad. This call is bad.
those are the best dreams.
No, I just had a dream where someone like hacked into my Twitter and just kept spamming the N-word. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I'm not supposed to do that. Someone's in my Twitter.
Well, Zinni, that wasn't a dream. It was me. It was I.
Oh god, this fucking roleplay shit.
It was me, Sunny.
Why would you do this?
Sorry,
you really are the king of racism.
Sorry, I keep calling you Sunny.
This is unforgivable.
This is before your time, but there was this popular zombie game called Sunny.
Who cares? Like, why are we talking about this?
I think I know what game you're talking about.
Yeah.
Was it really just called? Oh wait, you mean Sunset Overdrive?
No, it's just Sunny. It was this pixelated online game that.
Different zombie game.
Yeah, it's not mainstream at all, but like every kid in the early 2000s was playing it.
No, they weren't. What?
Sounds epic, but my mind immediately went to Sunset Overdrive. I don't know.
Okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to get to work on the video about you, but I'm going to have to change the thumbnail. I'm going to have to pick
Gooner.
I'm going to have to pick what parts work and what don't work. At least I don't have to change the credits, but yeah, I'm going to be changing my video a lot, and I'm also going to have to reach out to Jack because, you know, for all I know, you're
Uh-oh! Have fun with that. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm going to get the video ready because knowing Jack, they're probably going to panic and try to control the narrative, like...
Of course, and that's gonna be hilarious, but... God, I feel so fucking shitty because, like, I'm, in a way, praying for Jack's downfall, but it's just because his downfall is, like, me coming out of this situation alive.
Yeah,
God.
Okay, so you're now admitting right there that the only reason that you guys are going to be focusing in on Jack, or Synnibear wants to focus in on Jack, is to essentially shove everything else that happened under the rug and change direction to Jack. That is fucking crazy, dude. That's actually that is the ultimate self-report right there. How did Jar not pick up on that immediately and go, wait a minute, there are things that you definitely still need to take account for. This shouldn't be like, oh, we need to forget about Cindy and focus on Birdie. Birdie's not up on the chopping block just yet. Because he had the same mindset. No, I know he had the same mindset. It's just crazy that he's so delusional in his situation that he just wants it to be the case. It's pathetic. It's crazy that you would even do that. Like, if you hear that, how aren't you skeptical? But again, Jar believed that there was a gay op and wanted to do what Kumo did and just get Synnibear over with, even though there was a bunch of other shit. It's just ridiculous.
The worst part is...
I feel evil.
I know. Trust me, I feel evil too, but, like, I'm going to be 100% real here. I don't want to cancel anyone. If there could be a timeline where Prison
I don't want Jack to be canceled either, I just want...
Hey, Brad, you're cool to be in chat, but the spamming is getting old, so you are going to be in a 5-minute timeout. Spamming got old. You can talk shit all you want, but the minute you start spamming, it's just AIDS, dude.
Him to fucking face consequences for this, because, God, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I don't want Jack to, like, go away forever. I don't want him to, like, suffer constantly. I want to not be Cindy the Groomer. Like God.
Like, listen, have you seen Invincible Season 2?
Not all of it. I haven't
have you seen the part where him and his dad are fighting the group of 3 Viltrumites?
Yeah.
God, now we're talking about Invincible. You gotta be fucking kidding.
Okay, Omni-Man, like, Mark doesn't want to kill that one Viltrumite woman, and his dad is like, she is trying to kill you, Mark. If you don't kill her, you're gonna die. Just so you know, Cinny, you have to fight back. If you don't, people are gonna think you're a groomer. And here's the thing, when people think you're a groomer, they think you're a pedophile. And when they think you're a pedophile and a groomer, they think you're a possible child molester. This shit does not stay online! It will link into your real life if you do not fight back.
No, I completely get that. You want to know what happened today? I got called into the back of my workplace, the store I work at, and they told me that people are reporting me because of the YouTube videos coming out, because some of my coworkers know about my YouTube channel. And luckily I still have my job, but like
I'm pretty sure you didn't tell them about sending rape pornography to a 14-year-old, but okay.
They called me in specifically because, like, when this whole situation happened, I requested that I not be, like, on the front end because I was scared that someone was gonna, like recognize my face and then try to kill me. That did not last very long. I'm okay now. But, like, they were, like, following up on that and also, like, telling me, hey, so, like, we keep getting reports about some internet stuff going on. Are there any police reports about this? And I was like, no, because there isn't. There's no police investigation or anything. Because these guys are morons, and this would get laughed at if the police were involved. Fucking... So luckily, I have my job still. How's that for, like, internet bullshit? I could have gotten fired.
This is why I don't tell people my YouTube channel at my work. Can I tell you the people who've, like, can I tell you, like, you know, I'm getting tired. It's 1 a.m. where I'm at, 1:10
I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh, hey, we have the same time zone.
We do? Oh, do you also live in Texas?
I live in Missouri.
Oh. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm gonna go now, but here's one thing I want you to tell you. It's gonna be a hard uphill battle, but you know what? It was the same way for Hopeless Peaches.
Yeah, look where Peaches is right now. Look where Peaches is. Look where they are. Gone! Gone!
Since Hopeless Peaches made it out, I'm gonna help you out. And I'm gonna help you out through this.
Yeah, he sounds disappointed that the call's getting hung up. So he's unhinged paranoia resulted in people trying to get me to sell her a gun. By the way, wait, what? What the fuck?
Okay? But I'm gonna ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Please.
Yeah! Yeah, Gilded! Give me the tea! What do we got, dude? Is it fake? Please tell me that's fake. No, tell me it's real. Tell me it's real, Gilded. Tell me it's real. Tell me it's real. It's real? Can I see those screenshots? Am I allowed to pull those on stream? Why would you tell me that in chat? Come on. Give me. Give me the schizophrenia. Yes! Yes! Alright, we'll end off on that and I'll raid Mediker.
Do not backstab me.
I don't plan on it. I'm not an asshole.
Okay, it's just, I have to ask that.
Don't backstab me. This dude is so pathetic.
Because it happens a lot. I don't...
Which is funny because she did backstab him and it sent all of Chud's, all the DMs to Chud Logic. Or whoever the fuck sent those DMs.
I don't know why this keeps happening. Hey, I'm going to help you through your drama. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jar. Oh, you're welcome, Peaches. Anyways, I'm going to go tell a bunch of people you're racist behind your back. Oh, this sounds great, Peaches. Oh, hey, Junkie, you want to... I'm going to help you out with Lulu Bell stuff. Oh, thanks, Jar. Anyways, I'm going to backstab you in the Toby drama and also call you racist. Like, if you do backstab me, please call me sexist. I'm tired of the racist stuff. Like, I'm going to be sexist now, okay? Call me homophobic. You know what? Like, I could do that too.
Like, I don't really care that you're sexist, Jar. You're just very bad with women.
Here's the thing. I'm way more sexist than I'm racist.
Yeah.
At least I'm admitting to it.
What do you know? You're a woman.
No, I'm not. I don't have a stick up my ass. I'm not going to be mean, but like...
Okay, I'll tell you when my video is ready. And I'm going to reach out. Once my video is ready, I'm going to reach out to your friend. But, like, yeah, this stuff is going to get crazy.
Guys,
wait a fucking minute!
I look forward to Jack losing his mind over this because...
Okay, the rest of this call, it doesn't matter anymore. They're looping. Oh my god, what am I looking at? No way, this is not a real thing I'm about to read. Okay, there's a handful of screenshots I have been sent. That is too funny. No way. No fucking way. The GC... Oh, this is from the group chat? This is from the Synnibear group chat? Oh, God. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Oh, I wanted to know what was in there. Gilded Pooh. I think I know why Goblin is mad, lol. Hey, Pooh. Would you be up to sell someone a gun? Romantic Goblin, what the fuck are you doing? Ebrow, if you're watching, Romantic Goblin in your chat tried getting a groom or a gun. No, lol. Why? They aren't black. Okay, solid. That has nothing to do with it. I just don't own an armory, lol. Something relating to that topic, whatever that is. What's her deal, lol? I don't know, but like it's literal kind of illegal anyways. I can't just sell anyone guns online. Yeah, that's true. Nobody can do that. What's this one? Very weird question. Ask someone out of nowhere to sell a gun to someone. There are only 3 reasons people do that. 1, they like a particular gun someone owns. 2, they're in a rush to get a gun. 3, they don't want anyone, whether that be other people or the government, to know. Yeah, that's Gilded knows his gun shit. Well, let me know if she decides to answer, I guess. She'll be annoyingly evasive in the gossip chat yesterday. So apparently Cinny is the one looking to buy a gun! Someone in the GC was telling you stuff? Oh, you got a mole? You got a mole, Enla. Moving up in the world. You got moles now, girl. That's so funny. Yeah, give an unstable give an unstable groomer a loaded firearm is a very smart idea. I sent you is all I have from the GC, but Vlad has the whole thing exported. Wait, you have the whole fucking group chat? Missouri doesn't have mandatory wait time, Cinny. You can buy a gun. I need to see these DMs of Synnibear asking for a firearm. Oh god, I would fucking kill. I would kill to see those DMs. I would kill to see the DMs of Synnibear having a fucking meltdown, being like, I need to buy a gun. I need to kill Bernie. They nuked it so City couldn't use it against them. That's so funny. It's so funny, dude. Wait. Okay, question. Because Edla, did you watch the Xander Hall stream that I did about his DMs with his editor, Cherry? I assume people watched it. Okay. Yes, you did. Did Synnibear have a meltdown like Xander Hall about murdering people? Like, I need to know. Is there DMs like Xander Hall that Synnibear has? Please say yes. Please say yes. Please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Yeah, she was talking about she wanted to unalive City. Wait, was City trying to unalive City? Or was City trying to unalive Bernie? Bernie! Yes! Yes! We have another Xander Hall moment! Let's go! The screen cap right now is why I realized this wasn't a joke they claimed. Goblin said that to City after I told Goblin that City could just walk into a pawn shop and buy a gun. Yo, let's go! Let's go! There's Xander Hall DMs of Synnibear out there. Why has this not been made public yet? Why are you holding out on me? Why am I being held out on? Forever. Why? That's so funny. They wanted to get a gun to kill Bernie, dude. What the fuck? The claim I was told was that City was afraid of break-in, not a murderer. Oh, okay. It would be just, I'm really hoping that Synnibear has, like, murder fantasy DMs like Xander Hall did with Keffels. Oh, God, that'd be so fucking funny. That'd be the greatest thing I've heard all year. I would get so many people to help me read those DMs in the funniest ways possible. Oh, my God. Goblin, are you retarded? You're gonna try and buy a gun for you're gonna tell a crazy person how to get a gun? Either way, no, I'm not selling someone a gun. Yeah, nobody. You shouldn't be asking people to purchase guns for them in the first place. What the fuck is wrong with you, romantic? Great support, chat. Great job. Great support, chat. I know, Frank, even if it was a joke, it's not funny. True. It's not, but I find it funny. I find it funny because I find mentally ill and retarded people like this funny. Ah, I can't. The romantic, what is wrong with you? Romantic Goblin, I will. Okay, here is my statement to Romantic Goblin. Okay, Romantic, if you have the DMs still, by some miracle, I will expunge all the criticism I've been wanting to do on you, even though you're not worth the time. Give me the Synnibear murder DMs. Give me the Synnibear meltdown DMs. Give them to me. Give them to me. I'm having my little Jewish hands rubbing in glee. Give it to me. My little Jew hands. I'm not Jewish. So I got drunk similar right now and I kind of actually blurted it out loud to Lio. I love you, Gilded. I really do. You're one of the funny people that came out of you're one of the funny people that came out of the community for me. I like you and Edla. Everyone else just fucking blows. I like you guys are great. You got drunk and told Lio this. I can't get over this initial screenshot. Hey, Pooh, would you be up to selling someone a gun? Just unprompted DM out of nowhere. Hey, would you be up to selling somebody a firearm over the internet? Tell your friends I said hi, Gilded. Tell them that somebody asked you to buy them a gun on the internet. What's up, Gilded's friends? I'm gonna drink vodka after this too. If I ever get to meet Gilded, we're just gonna kill like a bottle of vodka or whiskey. I swear to God, that is gonna be the funniest fucking. That's gonna be the funniest thing of all time. It's just us getting blackout drunk. They're dying of laughter, dude. It is the funniest shit ever. Like, I'm not kidding. That is the funniest shit ever. Is that somebody asked you on the internet, can you sell them a gun? That is the most insane shit to me. I don't think I've ever seen a drama where someone asked a random person, hey, can you buy a gun from me? I can't. Missouri doesn't have a mandatory wait time city. You can buy a gun for the internet. Oh God, I can't, bro. That was perfect. That was a perfect cap off. This perfect way to end this stream. Edla and Gilded Pooh are fucking goats for sending this to me. I want to see the rest of these chats, though. I want to see the rest of the DM logs. I want to see them. Before this, the only person who knew this was Laka, as far as I know. Even better. Even funnier. I want the exports. I want them, like, tomorrow. I will like, put out a bounty. I put out a $200 bounty on Keffels' private Discord that ended up having people's like the Tea Party chats and all this other shit. We got a list of those people. I'll put out a bounty on this one. Not $200 though. Maybe like $50. I'll put a bounty out, $50, if you give me the entire chat logs. And if they're funny, if they're not funny or interesting, I don't want them and I won't pay you the $50. Fair? I'm putting a bounty out. All right, we're done. It's over. I've been doing this for 3 hours now. Yeah, I'm done. All right. Thank you all for watching. Genuinely appreciate your time. Shout out Enla and Gilded for making the end of this stream just come together in the greatest fucking way possible. I want to say thank you to everybody that donated today. You guys are the goats. Thank you, Demo in particular, for the $10, and Yo-Yo Pizza Boy for all of his donos today. I seriously thank you all. I'm going to go raid Mr. Mediker right now. He should still be live, I'm hoping. Yeah, he's been only live for 30 minutes. So I'm going to send you over to Mediker. Have a wonderful time with the Cancer Man. And thank you all for watching.